Ooh, Final Fantasy is right. Oh my god, I haven't spoken today. What it do, Pumpkaboo? Holy cow, I love that. Wait. I might steal that, to be honest. I need to drink some water. Hello, happy day of the week. I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy on stream, and I told myself once my model commission finished, I would do it. I told myself that about 1.5 years ago. And now we're here. What a dude, Pumpkaboo goes so crazy hard. Kind of unbelievable. I expect today's stream to be quieter since I don't think Final Fantasy is all that popular with my viewers, but that's okay. I wanted to do it anyways. Maybe I'll just keep it to Fridays and I'll do normal stuff Mondays to Thursdays. Kingdom Hearts after FF, I'd be down for that. I don't know if I'll play 4 though. 4 kind of freaks me out. Kingdom Hearts 4, there's nothing wrong with it, but graphically it just freaks me out. I like the big shoe wearing, dumpy looking, blank expression Sora, not the hyper realistic blowing up Tokyo Sora. Yeah, they announced a 4 recently, or at least they showed a trailer for it recently. But it's like really hyper realistic. It's very strange. I hope my dumb, stupid head isn't in the way of everything. I've never played Final Fantasy 1 before. There's a lot of Final Fantasy games I haven't played, but I wanted to play through them because stream is like the perfect excuse for that. Oh no, I gotta name people. Oh good, suggested names. Hubert, holy, actually I don't know what classes we want to play. How do I... Okay, there we go. So we have Warrior, Thief, Monk, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage. I've been told that Monk is the most boring class of all time, so I will take that into account. Red Mages have cool hats, so I probably want to run one of those. Maybe we'll do Warrior, Thief, White Mage, Red Mage. Oh, but the little Black Mage looks like Vivi. This is Vivi for sure. Oh, do you actually type this out? What a future. I feel like not running a white mage is going to be miserable. Like maybe I'm overthinking it, but I really like the sweet looking cavalier hat with the feather in it. Could run 3 mages too, but I have to feel like that's a bad idea. I definitely want Hubert because that name goes crazy for no reason. Eden with an A goes kind of crazy too. Eden. Now do I do a thief? I'll do those two. Do I do a thief or a red mage is the question. I have to adjust the audio too. It feels a little bit loud. I don't think I'm gonna go with a red mage. Well, that's 3 mages though. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'll be fine. Maybe mages are OP, or we'll be miserable. Wonder how they decided these names. They're probably a reference to something. Am I really gonna do 3 mages? But a thief would be so nice. You know what? I'll go in lieu of my red mage desires. No, don't begin a game. Sorry, I got overzealous. I think it'd be fun. If thieves know, like, steal or whatever in this, I think that'd go crazy. Shadow Wizard Money Gang, and 1 guy with a stick. There is some value to that. You're not wrong. Alright, fine. We'll do Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I'm gonna just random names till I get one. I'm gonna look away. It's pronounced Luce or Lucy? I guess I can like do it like when I'm mad, you know? You call someone by their full name, it's Luce normally, but if I'm mad, I'm like, Lucy. This feels like a terrible idea. Let's do it. I mean, it might not be a bad idea. Hubert is such a name. I definitely need to turn on the audio. That's okay. The world lies shrouded in darkness. And it's slightly quieter than before. The winds die. Holy cow. I didn't know the world was in dire straits this early. The sea's rage. I saw it said the sea rages and I was like, there's one sea? No, there's many seas here. There we go, hopefully that's good. I can adjust it more later. The earth decays. Honestly, I wish I played this when I was young. This would have went crazy for me, but the people believed in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. Is it the Warriors of Light? My eyes, when darkness veils the world, 4 Warriors of Light shall come. I like kind of just got up, so I'm glad I got flashbang. That'll wake me up quickly. For a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. I can read. I'm so glad I'm killing it on this one. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. So these people just show up holding rocks, and they're like, these are the ones. Kind of got it. Jokes aside, I played a lot of Final Fantasy III when I was young, so I've always wanted to play the older ones and the ones after it. We're also here to kill chaos. I mean, that's good. Confirm, run, open close menu, switch party member, page up, page down, menu map up. Looks like everything is like fine. You could turn off encounters. Let's not accidentally do that. That is good to know that we can do that. I'm gonna be honest with you, the close button doesn't work. Oh, is it because I'm clicked off? No, this is the close button. It doesn't work. Oh, okay. That was not the button that you told me to push. That was the right stick. The map looks crazy. Oh, I should walk around as Vivi. Okay, so we have attack on our warrior. We don't know magic on our red mage. I don't know how magic works in this. Apparently no one knows magic yet. Good to know. I'm adjusting the audio again. Are we dying? We're kind of getting cooked, actually. That looks better. Oh man, I love the music of Final Fantasy. I don't know how much grinding we're gonna need to do. Alright, clearly they want us to go into somewhere around here. Cornelia? Oh, I know Cornelia. This is Cornelia, the City of Dreams. I'm shocked we can move diagonally. They didn't tell me that this game was futuristic. 30 gil per night. That seems like a real expensive place to stay. Happy to teach you about equipment. Yeah, hit me up with it. Equipment can be split 2 categories: weapons and armor. Equipping a weapon will increase your attack rating. There are 4 types of armor: shield, helms, gloves, and body armor. Any armor you wear on your body, including armlets, classified as body armor. Shields, on the other hand, shields are held in one hand while helms are one on the head. Remember that any weapons or armor you find won't do any good unless you equip them from the main menu. Selecting optimal automatically equip them. You need to know about items. You certainly come to the right person. Yeah, tell me about it. It never hurts to carry a lot of potions. Antidotes, stocking up items will advance, will help you conserve your magic for times you need it most. Sleeping bags, use them. Okay, this is like very Final Fantasy-y. I hope that I didn't just skip over like the one important thing. Yeah, key items are important. Thank you. Yeah, tell me about monsters. I can't help myself. I love tutorials. There are many types of monsters, and different types have different weaknesses. Finding a monster's weakness will help you gain the upper hand in battle. For example, aquatic monsters are susceptible to lightning. Casting thunder on them is good. Some weapons are also more effective with certain monsters. I was told that the reason I shouldn't play Monk is because Monk is kind of OP, and they don't use any gear for their like weapons, so you miss out on some of the excitement of getting weapons if you have a Monk. I've been known to give quite the lecture on the use of magic. Yeah, there's 2 types of magic, black and white. White magic is healing and defensive spells. Black is offensive. Each level of black and white magic contains 4 distinct spells. Oh, interesting. It's only 4. Giving any character can only learn 3 of the 4 spells of a particular magic level. You can use the forget command to wipe your memory of any spell you've learned. If you want to relearn it, you could do that too. Try to choose a combination of spells that work well. Well, we have 3 casters in the party, so surely we'll just like be fine. Hopefully, at least. I just realized the map says what's available. Do we have any... Oh no. My menu is so negative. Is there not like a... Oh, it's X. Okay. Wow. Everything is like turned around how it would be in my head for some reason. Alright, so we have 530 gil, so we could actually afford some stuff. Wonder if it's because this controller is weird. Nothing feels like it should be, except for that right bumper, left bumper. Okay, so we already have starting weapon, it looks like. No, I don't want to buy any of these. Okay, this is definitely messed up. My Y is go back in like decline. There's definitely like a controller thing. Hold on. Can I not like change the inputs? It's got to be my controller is bad. Gamepad settings. Okay, see that is not what's happening. Confirm is currently like open close menu is X on the controller. Okay, confirm we'll do. Okay, yeah, see it's saying that this is why. Heck, I don't know how to get back to that menu. There we go. No, not that one. We'll get there. Have I just soft locked myself from the menu? Actually, wait. Okay, no, we got back. Oh god, I'm having a bad go things. At least this is confirmed now. That's good. Hold, we'll make it. Okay. Menu can be Y, map is X. Cool, that's way better. Okay, I was gonna say, this felt really weird, like there's something up. It's a PS5 controller, so it might just be Y. This is so much better. Okay. So we can buy better armor for 2 of our people. I don't see why we wouldn't. We might be able to find better armor. But I think it's probably worth it coin-wise or gil-wise. Everything was kind of shredding us before. Hubert has a chainmail and so does Luce. Oh, we can run. Okay, the map can be up there. Cool. This makes so much more sense now. I don't know what the teapot shop is, but I would like to find out. I don't really know our goal yet. Welcome. Okay, you're selling consumables. I'll buy 2 tents. Okay, that's only HP. Maybe tents would have been better than sleeping bags. I'll buy a few potions as well. I hope I don't need these coins later, and they're going to be like, here's the important guild check. I keep calling them coins. I'm sorry. I know they're gil. Oh, crap. Here's the white mage and black mage shop. I made a mistake. Alright, never mind. Magic is dirt cheap. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to afford much of it. Oh, I wonder how useful sleep is. Heck, I shouldn't have bought armor. We're a very magic-heavy party. That person, hold on. That is a backyard, back alley magic seller if I've ever seen one. Sage Lucan said something about finding the crescent moon and then he just jumped up and left town. All right, I was really hoping that was like, would you like Fira or Thundaga? And I'd be like, hell yeah, I do. I thought we had 10 more coins. It does make sense that we don't. We definitely want some sort of spell though. All right, maybe we got to get some gil and get some magic for our white mage. What's going on, buddy? Can I come through? The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals, you must see the king at once. Yo, what's up, King Cornelia? Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Yeah, check it out. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain these are the warriors foretold by prophecy. They just kind of walked up with rocks. Yet they stand before us with crystals. Cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal Bearers, there's a task I would ask of you. Would you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I'm asking for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland is taking refuge in the Chaos Shrine which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. None who can match him. I've heard that you wish to continue our journey to the continent north. Continent to our north. I didn't say that, but that's fine. The bridge leading to the north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Yeah, as a token of my gratitude, I'll make it so that you can continue on your quest to save the world. Until then, though, I don't know if we can do that. Oh, I bet you there's Mondo hidden stuff here. Garland was once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him and he lost sight of who he really was. Poor Garland, getting consumed. Please save Lady Sarah, you got it. Probably. Garland might actually throw hands. Her Majesty's overcome with grief. She shut herself inside of chambers, please not to try to upset her. I am Jane, Queen of Cornelia. Please bring my daughter, my Sarah, back to me safely. You got it. I'm not actively trying to upset you. I'm shocked you're allowed inside, to be honest. I thought that'd just be like a closed room. Really, there's no treasure chest or anything? My sister, I want my sister. Oh, okay, well, we'll go rescue her. I suppose. We kind of have to. This world map goes crazy. I'm gonna assume we didn't miss anything too important in Cornelia. If we... okay, this is the part we need to go through. If we end up with more Gil, I'll probably go end up grabbing some white magic. We are kind of low on health already. I guess it's really just Uber. Alright, so we get 6 Gil. I'm gonna get 4 more Gil, and we're gonna grab at least like Cura or something. Although at that point, I'm not gonna be able to heal up at the end, which is a little bit unfortunate. But at least Cura will be able to get us kind of on board. I don't know how magic works in this. I don't see our MP. Okay. Okay, you get an incredible amount of stats per level up. What the heck? Hubert went up nearly double HP. Alright, never mind. That's just a Hubert exclusive thing. No, Edan does it too. Alright, well, we know who our tanks are. Is it RNG on level ups? That was always an interesting thing for me in, I want to say it was Shining Force 2. Maybe it's 1 as well. I think it might be 1 and 2. Or maybe it's only 1. Either way, when you try to level up in that game, you could just, like, roll really garbage stats, so you could just keep resetting to get better stats. Not that you should, but you can. So undead enemy AoE damage, defense up, evasion up. We're probably going to want evasion up too, I would wager. But at least we have some basic magic now. Probably should have spent more Gil buying magic, but I didn't realize it. I didn't even know how we got magic. I thought maybe it would be like we get a crystal or something. That's fine. Maybe it was before MP was introduced because you could just free cast. It's possible. Well, no, because it said the tents restore your HP and MP. I'm guessing it's going to be like, at least in Final Fantasy 3, you have like X amount of casts per spell. So I'm guessing it's going to be something like that, but we'll have to see. Okay, so it looks like it's... Yeah, we had 2 casts, we leveled up, now we have more. It doesn't look like we can target this as an AoE naturally, though, so it looks like there's going to be AoE versus not AoE, unless I missed an input, maybe. Alright, so our white mage has an incredible amount of speed so far. Looks like I'm not in front of anything too important either. I'm like kind of covering a little bit of the attack order from last turn, but that's fine. I'm less in the way than I thought I would be, and that's what I'm going for. Okay, we just got 54 Gil. We are totally going to go heal up really quick. I know I said that inn was expensive, and I wasn't wrong about it, but we've leveled up, which means we have a little extra MP to spend, but we don't have anything to do on it. Did I talk to you? I don't remember. Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You want to dance with me? Hee hee. No. I mean, we can. But I kind of got stuff to do. There's like a kidnapped princess and stuff, and... Maybe that's the way you unlock the dancer job, actually. Hold on. I love hotel rooms with 4 separate single beds. They should really bring them back. They brought a kind of camaraderie that nowadays hotel rooms don't really bring. Okay, this is an incredible amount of goblins. I wonder if we'll get AoE healing at some point. That'd be really useful if we would. I should probably start deliberately targeting my attacks. I think we could take out them more efficiently depending on the speed of our team. Holy cow, why is Red Mage so strong? I guess Vivi's kind of strong too, wait. Glad our melee damage is decent. You can tell we're in the end game because they've taken the enemies from the first area and recolored them. That's a joke. Final Fantasy really loves that. Vivi is goated. You know, I've never actually played like the Final Fantasy game that Vivi is from, which I think is 9. I guess I started it technically. Chaos Shrine looks crazy. Okay, we got a preemptive strike, which is nice. Assuming that it's like everything else, we get a turn before they act. This game is full turn-based. Oh, it's an auto battle button. I'm guessing that means they'll just do whatever the last input was every time. So if I do this, they'll just keep attacking. Vivi is dead. Vivi has perished. I knew not the dangers of this world. We're going to meet Auron? Yeah, that was 10. That was the one with Tidus and Yuna. Another one I didn't play, but I did watch someone play. Auron is very cool. My only experience with Auron really is from... Was it Kingdom Hearts? It had to be Kingdom Hearts 2, since I played one somewhat recently. Vivi is missing out on all this juicy experience, and this goes right through me, but I'm glad we got a death early on so that I won't have to be upset about it for too long. Vivi needs better armor. My mom wouldn't let me get Gamefly. She said it was too expensive. So I wasn't... Assuming Gamefly was like the you rent games through the mail thing. Yeah, no, that was too pricey for our household. Okay, so I'm guessing the only ways we're going to be able to revive are an inn in Phoenix Town, unless we get like Raze or something. If nothing else, I have a little bit of Final Fantasy knowledge from... Let's see, what Final Fantasies have I played? I played 3, 6, 7, 13, 13, 2, 13, 3, 14, 15, 7 remake, but not the follow-up one. I want to play those at some point. Vivi is still dead. How do I get my Vivi back? Well, I didn't think I'd be facing such opposition so quickly. There's probably a church. That's my other fallback. There's got to be a church somewhere to revive Vivi. There's no way Vivi's dead forever. I guess maybe I could have to buy a Phoenix Town. That doesn't feel right, though. I'm guessing there's a church inside the castle. Holy cow. Maybe Raze is a spell we already had. I didn't notice it. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. I'm gonna check the castle. Surely there's someone to revive my poor Vivi. Is the king up here? Chancellor, you got any revival magic, my man? Is this like a Nuzlocke where my Vivi is just dead for the run? The layout of this place is so weird. How do you get over there? I'm about to hit up El Goog. I should just explore. I should just look around. Surely there's something in town. It's probably not marked on the minimap. It's just the thing, and I'm getting too babied by the minimap. Let's use our eyes. I can't believe the inn doesn't revive someone. I feel so humbled. One of those portly gentlemen over there probably explained it to me. I mean, I can farm for a Phoenix Town, but there's no way that's right. There's no chance. Is it the well? Apparently I'm filthy. Oh, an empty house. This is it. 100%. I knew it. I could feel it in my bones. I would like to resurrect Vivi. Okay, cool. We're saved. Very Shining Force 1, which came out certainly way after this game. So I guess Shining Force 1 probably copied this. Alright, so we're on Protect the Vivi. Can we actually change our party's positioning in this game? Doesn't look like it. I know in later Final Fantasies, or at least in 3, you could have people positioned forward or backwards, and if they're forward, they do more damage but take more damage physically, and if they're backwards, they take less. Vivi's still at 1 health, actually. Thankfully, these are normal goblins and not, like, fancy goblins. So you should be able to heal beforehand, I hope. Alright, Vivi is saved. Vivi gained 1 health. It looks like Vivi really got nothing, but I'm sure it's like a lot more casts of like black magic. Good to know you have to enter through the front. Wish we had Dia now. I'm very much in the like, we should try to save our magic for when we get to the boss fight of the castle. Surely it's a boss fight. I mean, we have to fight Garland, right? I mean, we just killed these without any downside, right? Oh no, they did attack. I thought we outsped the skeletons. Hey, these have like no health, even though one skeleton was really quick and the other one wasn't. I wonder how speed works in this. Leather cap, Vivi, congratulations. You're the proud owner of a second hat to put on top of your hat. 2 defense? Alright, we're in it. 21% evasion's kind of insane. Am I crazy? Is that normal? Does everything have really high evasion in this game? Maybe we're on easy mode. I didn't explore the bottom right corner. I was thinking that I did, but Vivi died in that corner, so we just bounced out. We should make sure to go back there. Ew. Okay, Gigas Worms have infinite defense and do infinite damage. That's good to know. Thank goodness they're targeting Uber. Alright, we need to rip some magic here. These things are way too powerful. I need to save my magic. We have like 4 casts for the whole dungeon. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe these are the secret boss to the game. That hit a 31. That was pretty significant. Okay. Eden could die technically if Eden gets targeted twice, and okay, I guess not. It's like if they roll really high, it might happen. Hope Thunder looks cool. It looks pretty cool. It's decent. Alright, that was a pretty huge amount of experience at least. How many potions did I buy? 4? I should have bought more. Potion and 10. Can we actually use tent here? Does this count as the field? I didn't think it did. Now we're in a dungeon, so we can't tent here. That's okay. We'll get all the loot we can. Preemptive strike, I'm so grateful to see. Come on, Vivi. Get like 10 HP from this. Okay, 23. Never mind. You're saved. Thank goodness. You being in like 1 hit range for people is a real problem. This is a true bevy of enemies. Probably should have healed Vivi ahead of time. Maybe we'll hit up an inn after this, after we get a few levels. I really don't know how much grinding the game expects you to do or how much we should do. I don't want to like overgrind and make it so that it's like super easy or anything, of course. But those Gigas worms, whatever they're called, were kind of a huge threat, so I wouldn't be surprised if we need to do a little bit of farming. Also, that wolf had 1,000,000 health approximately. Oh, good, they're dropping potions too. Never mind, that might prolong our stay potentially. The door has been secured with a mystic key. Okay, is the mystic key to the southeast? Because if not, we might be in for a bad time. I guess there could theoretically be something in the middle too, and this could just be bonus. But if it's bonus, we might as well get it. I want all the stuff I can get. It's been so long since I played a turn-based Final Fantasy game. Nice timing too. I saw that they announced a new turn-based Final Fantasy game. I think it might be a offline version of a gacha though, so I don't know if it's new or not. But I still kind of want to play it. It looked cool. Like, this was a lot of my childhood. I remember taking, not this game specifically, but Final Fantasy 3. I remember taking like a month to like basically beat the tutorial area in the first dungeon because of how hard it was for me. Secured with the Mystic Key. What the heck? And then like, after beating the first dungeon, the credits roll, and I was like, that was such a good game. Holy cow. And then it's like, just kidding. You've got like another 400 gorillion hours of playing, and I was like, oh my gosh. That really opened my eyes to RPGs. It's been a good minute since I sat down and played one, but I really love them. I don't care for turn-based games. I love them. I think I'm nostalgic for this kind of thing. Dragon Quest 3, Final Fantasy 3, or I guess it was Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. That wasn't called Dragon Quest yet back in my day. I say back in my day. I say it kind of ironically, but it does make me feel really old when I say stuff like that. Alright, we're dramatically stronger than we were before. Let's hit up the inn really quick. I think we have plenty of guild too, so we'll grab some more magic for the team, and then we'll ship off and see if we can see. I assume that there's not like just the boss in the middle, and it'll be like another part of the dungeon, maybe another floor or something. I wonder if we're gonna bump into a reason to use Dia versus Protect. I feel like Protect sounds super useful. Dia, it could be. I'm gonna go with Protect, I think. Actually, wait. Oh, I can't teach Dia to lose. Heck. Maybe I should have taught it to Luce instead. Actually, it's probably a great idea. Let me do that. I know we're wasting 50 coins here, but I think it's probably worth it. Whoops. Is this not the use case for having 3 mages, is being able to do stuff like this? Growing up, my mom didn't have any games like this in the NES. Most of them were side-scrolling full-action games. I mean, that's probably like a formative thing for you, though, so it makes sense. That puts all enemies to sleep? Are you serious? Lowers one enemy's evasion? I don't think that that's super worth it. Maybe I'll have our red mage be more of like a supportive role than an offensive one. Focusing on melee and then like debuffing. That sounds fun. They seem like they're suited for it anyways. Somehow Luce has ended up with the least HP. Vivi got really bulky. I say very bulky, but like I don't know what bulky is in this game. I'm just spitballing. Maybe I should get the leather cap over to Luce instead as well, thinking about it. Because Vivi has it now, but Vivi is like 13 more health. Hubert is so strong. It has like one giant eyebrow, it looks like. I think. That's what it looks like, at least. Yoked up Vivi, I love that as a concept. Pokemon was my only big turn-based game, really. For some reason my brain doesn't count that because it's Pokemon. Honestly, that's fair. Oh, there is like a thing right here. Is there anything else on the inside of this? Probably not. It's just all aesthetic. It's really pretty though. Use case for sleep maybe? Oh, I like how they're like chanting before they cast a spell with their little mouth moving. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. They're all just gonna attack before sleep goes off anyways. Oh, it worked on 5 of them. That's actually pretty significant, I feel. I'm gonna guess that hitting a sleeping enemy wakes them up, so... I think Vivi could theoretically get KO'd here. I'm gonna trust that Vivi won't get KO'd, and we're just gonna focus the people I saw it miss on and the people that we hit. Turns out that Luce is just naturally bulky. Okay, never mind. Sleep doesn't actually do anything, and I was wrong to assume that it did. That was a real grave error on my part, but Vivi has survived this round, thankfully. What do I do here? Actually, you're really, really quick, so you should be able to potion Vivi, right? That logic follows. Okay, thank goodness. Hubert is kind of like the ultimate soldier if you think about it. Kind of crazy how we just don't put a Hubert in every party of every game. I love the name Hubert. It's grown on me so much. It's probably a reference to something. I don't know what. It also might not be a reference. They might have just like thrown it through Yield Chat GPT in 1990. That was a heck of an encounter. I'm glad we didn't hit that the first time we were in here. I remember playing Phantasy Star, the original one. Oh, a ghoul. I guess we could theoretically Dia this. I don't think it's worth Diaing this, but we could Dia it. Heck, I'm gonna do it once to see what it looks like. But in Phantasy Star, the original one, that's so much damage. I had to farm for so long at the very first area of the game. It was kind of wild. I'm gonna dip outside since we're right here. It doesn't look like there's anything on the inside. I'm gonna use one of our tents really quick so we can just go through. Our sleeping bag, we don't need the tent. Oh, we became a croissant. Look at us. We're delicious. Love that for us. Oh god, not these things again. We just healed up too. I really don't want to spend more magic, so I guess we'll just brute force them and hope that most of them go for Hubert and Hubert can tank them. I think they're like, what, 60 healthy? Something like that. That was something I loved to do when I was young. When I was playing Final Fantasy III, I'd kind of keep track of how much damage it takes to kill an enemy to try and figure out how much health they have. I thought I was so wicked smart when I would do stuff like that. Basic math. But it was useful too, because you'd be like, alright, my warrior can one-hit this enemy. My Viking can two-hit it, so I should probably have the warrior hit this, then the Viking pairs up with the other people. Okay, these things are actually like menaces. What in goodness' name? I'm almost tempted to rip another tent because of how strong that was. I don't want to use too many potions. Though Vivi is low on health, admittedly. Oh, never mind. The boss is right here. Alright, heck it. We'll be fine. The king will have... I should have healed up. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to crossroads with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. But you're the first... For the first boss, your theme is actually kind of crazy. Oh, it's the caster's evasion only. Interesting. I thought it'd be for the whole team. Okay, you're actually pretty weak. That's good. I was really concerned I was about to get like ultra cooked. I'm gonna keep having Luce buff up everyone. Gonna early cure on Vivi so we don't get caught off by some like AoE. I feel like I'm over preparing for this. Maybe I overgrinded. I feel like we're cooking Garland. Never mind, Garland got tankier. Maybe that's not true. I feel like we were autoing 20s before, but now we're doing 9. Surely Garland's not undead. We have a cure left in the tank. We're gonna save it for now. Rip another thunder, and then we'll just go to auto attacking. Oh, all right. I was like ready to go. I was like, all right, buffing up, defense up, blink up. We did it. We saved the princess. Final Fantasy 1 is complete. It's so weird how some of the levels are like a very small amount of stat ups and the other ones are like a crazy amount. I assume it's because we're getting more access to like magic or more uses of magic. You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. It's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Yeah, you got it. What do you mean the first time anyone's defeated Garland? Your first hit was 20 days of first strike bonus. That could have been. Thank you for bringing my daughter to my side. We no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. If you should hear its prophecy in its entirety, ahem, if I may. When darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. They cannot gather all the shards of light. The darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that a crystal can be found in the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of its monsters which plague it. All right, cool. I'm down. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as promised. I pray that you will succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals into the world. Honestly, that went better than I expected it to. I mean, I guess there's no reason to believe it would go that bad. It's like the tutorial dungeon. Wait just a moment. Oh, sorry. This loot has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it. May aid you in your journey. Sweet. Loot looks like they'd be like good at playing the loot, so I'm down for it. Dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. If you find yourself astray, try talking to her. She might know something and put you back on course. If you wanted, you could. I mean, here in Cornelia, no, it's nothing. You should make preparations for your journey. What do you mean? We're like an amalgamation of 4 adventurers. Is there an item I missed down there? Oh, okay. It's maybe not an item. The Warriors of Light, I can't thank you enough for saving Lady Sarah. You got it, buddy. Don't worry about it. Heck, I thought we found like a secret thing. In Final Fantasy 3, I want to say, I think it was 3. There's like a lot of like hidden walls and secret stuff, so I thought maybe it'd be something in this game. Is the princess trying to flirt with all of us? Yes. The princess is a little bit freaky. Oh, I was like, did I freeze? Nah, we're good. Orders from His Majesty to do our part to fulfill Lucan's prophecy. Yeah, so the bridge has been broken for a while. Commerce has been completely obliterated. People haven't been able to visit their loved ones for a while. But I think we should really kick this into gear now. Like, the Warriors of Light are here, and they actually did something for us. We weren't really feeling like it, thinking we could turn this into like a 3 or 4 summer job, but we gotta do it this afternoon, fellas. So if you could start working. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does the bridge have to? What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 Warriors of Light are here. They're in Cornelia. I like that they asked it afterwards. They're like, all right, we did the bridge. Now what? Oh, well, the Warriors of Light are here. You don't understand. We would have done it before for like the commerce and everything. Why are you still here? Weren't you supposed to be crossing that bridge to the north? You must really want to dance with me. No, I was just talking to you to see what you would say. I mean, we can dance. Like I said, I'm not like opposed to it or anything. I'm not like upset at the concept of dancing. I'm down for dancing. I could go for some dancing, but like, I think it's more that you're like insisting that I want to do it. When people tell me to do things, I become way less likely to want to do them. So I could understand how your actions would make me not happy. We should buy more potions and stuff. I should have bought more before. Potions heal 50, but I think those will do good for us for a while. Oh, but we're going to get it to a new town probably, and then there's going to be new magic. So I'm only going to buy 3 of them. And the same way when people tell me to do things, it's tough, right? Even if it's something I was about to do, if someone tells me to do it, I'm like, I don't know about that anymore. I don't think I was ever going to do that. Oh, I like this. Oh, a bunch of doves just came out of us. Hooray. This is very much like Final Fantasy 3, where I'd see this and I'd be like, oh my god, that was such a good game. And so their quest began. As the 4 Warriors of Light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the 4 crystals that they held in their hands. The crystals that once long ago held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey had come. So this is like not being disrespectful. The time to cast off their veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. So are these just like people that just like formed into existence holding these crystals and they're like, well, we gotta go do stuff? Or are these like actually people that have like existed for a while choosing not to come around? Or are they just like hermits that have opted to come around? It would be interesting if the universe just kind of spawns in a group of 4 people and they're like, all right, good luck, save the world. God, Final Fantasy music is so good. I hope the stream doesn't get taken down for it. Probably won't. I know streaming Kingdom Hearts is a very dangerous game nowadays. Pretty sure Vivi is not a people. Whatever Vivi is, I'm super into it regardless. I think it might just be a formless void inside a wizard costume with 2 little eyes. I love it. A hero's journey. I have an achievement that popped up behind me. It just says a hero's journey. I'm locking one thing. It's Steam achievements. We don't care. It's fine. It does look like we got a free heal, which is good to know. And we also just got crit, which is not good to know. I'm mildly afraid of Vivi. Why? Vivi's just cute. Vivi didn't do anything wrong. Probably. I can't speak for FF9 Vivi, admittedly. Oh no. I think we're dead. Or maybe I'm being a little bit dramatic. But like, these enemies are really like, really strong. At least the Giga Swarms are really tough, so I'm not thrilled to see a crap load of them. I can't even cold cut. That one was so tame. You did in fact get absolutely obliterated by Automod today. Okay, I have to click back into the game if I fix an Automod thing. I'm so nervous to just get killed off. I don't know what I'm most scared of, to be honest. I didn't see how much Thunder did. Alright, it did 43. It kind of cooks. I feel like Thunder is just way better than Fire, but it might just be that these enemies have like fire resistance or something, or I just don't remember how much Fire did. This Ogre is actually like the super boss of the game, and it's crazy they'd put it in this early. I think that's just a little bit disrespectful to the player, to be honest. I'm making that up. I hope that's really evident. Okay, maybe it just has really low health but really high defense. Have we considered that? He also hits kind of hard too, though. Kind of hoping the damage would have defaulted to the backline one. I guess it makes sense to go to the front one. We're gonna have to do a cure here, I think. Whoops. Maybe I should just focus on killing the Ogre since it's taken so much. It's probably at like 2 health and I'm just wasting my time hitting the backliner now. Alright, never mind. The Ogre is so strong. I'm so sorry. Huge crit? Alright, we're saved. The biggest crit of all time is what we needed there, and we received him. I'm gonna trust that Vivi doesn't get KO'd here. That was so scary. Yeah, I'm sleeping bagging. What of it? Actually, I feel like sleeping bags are the same price as a potion. Am I crazy for thinking that? I feel like they were 50. Maybe they were more expensive. What's this up here? Is this where we need to go? Matoya? Oh, nice broom. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see. Such a strange spell to swish, swish, ari. You know, Leknak. Swish, swish, aru. Wait, what'd that say? Cancel and Leno. And loan. Cancel and loan? Surely that's supposed to say something. Cancel and loan. Thump, ouch. Poor Matoya. My eye. Stop thumping yourself. Can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Cancel and loan. Yeah, I don't know what that would mean though. Who could have stolen it from me? Okay, so if we can find Matoya's eye, that would be good, I suppose. Have you taken it? Maybe a password or something. It's something we should remember. Oh, I really shouldn't loot all these things. But surely they're here for me specifically. Okay, they all seem to say the same thing. If we find a crystal eye, we should be sure to come back here. Thankfully, it's marked on our map now. Okay, as long as it's not another ogre. Some of the encounters are just like coughing baby and other ones are atomic bomb. Okay, this one is one of those atomic bomb ones. If we had AoE magic, I don't think it'd be as bad, but I guess we don't have any. I don't really know what sleep does. My heart is telling me that sleep is useful because we can, like, you know, shut some people down in a group like this, but it doesn't seem like it really affected them. Like, I saw it miss 2 people and then the other one just seemed to keep attacking, so maybe I don't understand sleep. Like, it looks like it affected 5 of them. This one should wake up from sleep. It probably takes double damage from the first hit if I were to guess too. But like those 4 that I put to sleep still attack. I probably don't understand what that sleep is. Maybe it's like yawn where they go to sleep the following turn. So far it doesn't seem like it does much though, so oh, one of them ran away. That's a surprise. I wonder if it's because we put it to sleep? Probably not. Okay, decent. We'll take it. A little bit of health up. Every stat counts in a world with giants and 7 wolves. Oh god, I guess they're ogres, not giants. God, their attack sound is so scary. Maybe I should rip some magic here. Let's do it. We have like none left, unfortunately. I guess I can see if Thunder's better or Fire. Thunder's 41. Really happy those focus Uber. Okay, so far it seems like everything is weak to Thunder and nothing is weak to Fire. That is my synopsis of the game. Or maybe Thunder just goes harder. I don't know. It could also be who's casting it. Yogurt fled? That's so strange. It could be the intellect stat, actually, thinking about it. Oh, go to town. I was like really hoping we'd find something soon. I was like, I feel like I've been walking for 30 years. Heck these guys. I'm not gonna run from any fights, probably. Maybe I'll run from a lot down the line. I just don't want to miss too much experience, but those guys are so annoying. Provoca. Please help us with what? Okay. These blasted pirates running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. Why would they loot and pillage something they own? 50 gil a night? Oh, it's so expensive. It's only 30 gil at the last place, I think. It might have been 50 at the last place. I think it was only 30 though. It's still like really economic, especially in a world where potions cost 50. You got cannonballs of steel to be talking on the Great Pirate BK. They're taking on Keel Holland, boys. Aye, Captain, we'll take their bones, make their bones go crunch. Sorry, I'm shocked this game said balls of steel. That really caught me off guard. That is 900 pirates. I'm gonna fall for it again. I'm gonna activate sleep again. Okay, maybe sleep is a one-turn thing and it'll work for this turn. That could be what it is that we're being outsped so sleep doesn't get to activate. Okay, yeah, no, sleep goes crazy. I understand. Sleep's probably only a one-turn thing. It's just if loose is slower than them, it does nothing. Cannonballs of steel. That's really not what I was expecting to read today. I like that we just showed up in this town and we've suddenly started fighting pirates. We talked to 2 people that are like, hey, there are these pirates here. They suck. And we're like, all right, we'll kill them, I guess. I'd be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. I want you to take my ship for your trouble. Can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate? Okay, that's a very roundabout way of getting a boat, but we'll take it. The water looks so pretty in this, actually. Is that really how you get the boat? They say there are elves living across the sea, but the elf prince has fallen into a deep slumber and hasn't woke up. Because of you, we don't need to fear the pirates anymore. Thank you so much. Look, all I do is travel from town to town killing pirates. That's kind of my thing, so I'm happy that I could help. So it looks like we have iron armor that only the warrior can wear, and then gloves that everyone can wear. Things are kind of expensive. I'm willing to bet weight probably affects your speed stat now that I'm seeing weight on that, so it might be better to not run chainmail on our red mage. This is a lot of defense, but it's way too strong, or expensive, not strong. I'm gonna swing back here. I want to check because we have access to level 2 magic. I want to go see if we can buy level 2 magic, assuming that there's a magic shop on the right side of town. Yeah, there was. I hope there's level 2 magic. There might be more level 1 magic here, though. Cool. Blind Duck cures darkness. Cast silence on all enemies. Reduce lightning damage by half for the whole party and raises one ally's evasion. Okay, so this is an ally version of the previous one. These are very expensive. Curing darkness is probably going to be useful. I could see silence being useful too, but depends on how many enemies actually cast spells. Oh, come on. Give me an AoE. Temper. Slow and temper seem crazy. I'm gonna go for Blizzard too. Everything is so expensive. It might be useful to go for Dark as well. I'm happy we went with this because we don't have to miss out on any spells. We can run all of them with this team. Again, we're probably missing out on the Thief having like, I would be willing to bet the Thief has like Steel or whatever. So there's probably some cool items we missed out because of that. Did we get healed after that story fight? We did not. Can I get to the inn, please? I can't believe that this guy is just ledge guarding the inn. That's incredible. Oh, I can't afford the inn anymore anyways. The dude was trying to help me out. It's like, Miko, you're gonna go in there and look like a fool. They're gonna call you poor and stuff. And be like, oh no. So we clearly need some gil. However, we've gotten a bow. I'm gonna go explore around a little bit, see if we can get some gil and look for weapon upgrades, especially because I didn't even check the weapon shop in town. There are 2 ogres and an ogre chief. I'm gonna just rip as much as we can. I wonder how useful slow actually is. I mean, these are surely slow enemies. I'm gonna temper instead. Dia is only for undead. I don't think these ogres are undead, even though they're funky colored. Really wish we had AoE magic. Okay, temper looks so cool. I wonder if spells stack in this. Alright, 34. We're gonna test it out now. I was wondering that about the evasion earlier. Vivi is like about to die. Okay, cool. I was like, I'm gonna go for the panic potion just in case. This is a wasted cure. Alright, so it was 34 on Hubert before. Okay, poor Hubert. 91! I'm sorry? Holy cow, temper's crazy. I wonder what it does. Maybe it doubles damage or something like that, or gives you like a 1.5 multiplier and then that like stacks with itself? That's insane. Temper is so strong. Okay, maybe Hubert's just built different actually. Maybe temper has nothing to do with it. Maybe this is the Hubert difference that they don't tell you about. Wonder what the duration of that is. Oops, sorry, I hit spacebar. Holy cow. Okay, everyone got a boatload of health again, which is nice. Defeat 100 monsters, complete 10% of the bestiary. Those are the things that popped up behind me that you can't see. I'm very, very sorry about that. How many gil did we get? We have 709? Holy cow, that gives so much gil. Unless this costs a lot more than I thought it did. It was only 50, right? Cool. So we can easily farm out a little bit of gil here and get weapons for everyone. I can't believe how strong temper is. I'm really glad we opted to do the red mage as a buffer. So we have an offensive caster, a healer, a buffer, and then a main DPS. This is the church to revive people then, I assume. Quite strange they didn't mark this on the map. In Shining Force, the churches have a few functions, but one of them is removing curses, because you can equip cursed gear. Which is my roundabout way of saying I wonder if there's going to be cursed gear here. Right, the weapon shop's over there. This town's like, I like its layout, but it's a little bit confusing for me to navigate. Okay, hammer is 9 attack. Broadsword is... Oh, apparently hammer was an upgrade before anyways. Broadsword is 15 attack and 10 accuracy. Battle axe is 16 attack and 5 accuracy. Surely it's better to go for the broadsword over the battle axe. Maybe one attack stat is worth a lot more than I give it credit for. Scimitar is 10-10. I would like to get broadswords. I guess the hammer is an upgrade for our white mage? May as well, I suppose. It doesn't seem like it's downtime, unless we can't cast with a hammer, which could be an issue. But I don't think that'd be the case. Surely they'd warn me. Alright, let's meander around. Okay, so we can go on the boat whenever, but again, I want to poke around a little bit down here. I should really teach temper to more than one person. If Evie can learn temper, I really want to teach it over. It's black magic, right? Because getting 2 tempers in one turn seems like it would win most fights for us, like, shockingly. Like, look at that, it's already 77. Am I crazy? Granted, it does take 2 characters' turns to pull it off, I suppose. Okay, yeah. Edan can still successfully cast, so we don't care. Battle Axe increases aura. That's actually a valid point. Maybe, I don't know. Do you consider like ogres and orcs to be very high in the aura department? I forgot to equip the weapon, I think. I did. So we're going from knife, which is 510, up to 1510. These give so much gil now. It'll just be a handful of fights against these ogres. Looks like there should be something here hidden in the forest. I don't know if it's worth tempering here. It probably is. I feel like I should temper like every fight. Okay, these are blue. There's no way these are weak to Blizzard. I don't know why I did Blizzard. Vivi's in danger. Every enemy opted to attack Vivi at once. Okay, not literally everyone, but effectively everyone. Oh my goodness, I genuinely am so shocked that Temper is so strong. I know I've been kind of like saying it a lot, but what the heck? What were they thinking? They were thinking we're gonna give you the coolest spell of all time at the very beginning and that no one was gonna notice. Oh my gosh, please don't hit Vivi. Thank goodness. Can't have Vivi go down again. Cure only does 35. That's crazy. It's almost not worth it. I should not have Hubert attack that one. Hubert can one-hit these. Heck, we're gonna go one more turn probably. I can't believe Temper stays on for so long. Those are worth like no gil compared to the ogres, which are actually like quite easy to kill with Temper. It's entirely possible too that Battle Axe has like, I mean, it's probably just like an equip requirement thing. Probably only certain classes can use things like Battle Axe or whatever. Maybe one attack is just worth a lot more than one accuracy. You know what? You sold me on the Battle Axe. I'm excited about it now. Heck, accuracy. No, I was just saying axes look cool. I know, but like, surely that's a reason to have both. There's two of these things in the shop. They're the same price. Surely it's worth trying the axe. I would never sacrifice accuracy for 1 damage. Yeah, but it's 1 stat of damage on the weapon. It was 2% accuracy. I don't think we've missed yet. Okay. So we got the weapons we wanted, we have good spells. I do want to actually go quickly grab Temper for Vivi as well if we can. Perfect fight for it. Okay, the axe is like a whole different sprint. I didn't even notice the hammer was different. Oh, I hope we get something really cool like a legendary weapon. That's 116 damage. That's nothing to shake your nose at. That's a pretty significant amount of damage. Alright, it's enough grinding. Right, so we're gonna go to the Black Mage shop. I couldn't remember. I was like, I'm here for some reason. Black Mage shop, go grab Temper again. I want you to know that I read what you said, but I'm not going to repeat it. May I please go to the shop, please? Thank you. Okay, so I guess we take our boat. We were told about like an elven land across the sea. There could also be something I'm missing here. I can see your facial expression when you read my trash. It's true. Okay, you know what? No. This is probably for later. They clearly gave me the boat. They want me to take the boat. Oh, Tarantulas. We'll kill them for the bestiary. They're actually like God's strongest soldier. I'm sorry. Holy cow, Luce is so solid. I wonder what like the canon names are for these characters. There are probably some. What's really annoying is like when I played Golden Sun, I named all my characters something that wasn't the normal name. So then when I was like, oh yeah, Lars was going off at this part, and they're like, yes, Isaac was very important. Oh no, it's 5,000 Fishman. Those are kind of Sahagins. I'm gonna sleep with one and then temper with the other, I think. Okay, they're actually really not that strong. I was concerned when there was 9 of them. Oh my gosh, Invisible looks so cool. Actually, wait. Alright, so we're juiced one time. I'm willing to bet we can just pretty much swing out now. Let's see. It seems like Vivi's just really squishy, which it makes sense. You know, it's our glass cannon character. Outline Vivi would make a cute tattoo. I would agree to that. My gosh, Temper is so strong. I can't get over it. Like, I'm thrilled about it. I'm just shocked that Temper is so strong. Especially because you can stack it. I feel like we can probably one-hit a boss. We should try to do that. Assuming that you can actually stack it, we didn't just like crit or something, because that is possible. I guess I didn't pay enough attention. Getting some AoE magic would be really nice for these 9-person fights, though. Holy moly. Alright, we probably need to heal here. I accidentally hit auto battle instead of use potion. Not that it would have mattered. Brutal. That was a rough misinput. It's okay. Vivi was already desynced. This is fine. Everyone else is synced and Vivi is dead. It's cool. We identified where the church was. We clearly need to put more love into protecting Vivi. Although Vivi was already invisible. I guess it doesn't increase it by that much, maybe. Yeah, please resurrect Vivi. Poor Vivi. Any armor we can get. Actually, let's go check out the armor shop. Do we have many coins right now? We got 536. Let's go see if we can soup up especially Vivi with something. I feel so bad about Vivi getting KO'd twice already. Speaking of Nuzlocke, I was thinking about doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke at some point on stream. Ah, right. Everyone can get gloves. Sure, we'll buy 4 pairs of gloves. I don't think we have anything in that slot, so it's just a little bit of extra defense for us. Really rude that they'll resurrect Vivi but not give like a spa treatment or something to bring Vivi back to full health. Don't block it. Cool. Green Mohawk guy is kind of ledge guarding. You should do a Gen 3 Nuzleaf Nuzlocke. Does that mean it's Gen 3 but you just only use Nuzleaf? I've never actually done a Nuzlocke before, ever. In spite of playing a lot of Pokemon fan games and stuff. You're only allowed to use C-Dot, Nuzleaf, Shift Tree after your starter? That sounds really tough, actually. Maybe it's not so bad, but it sounds tough. Actually, probably don't have to temper this fight. Yes, it's pretty horrible. It sounds pretty horrible. I did pick up on how miserable it seems. Lucis damage is so solid. I really don't regret taking a red mage anymore. Again, we're probably missing out something cool by not having a thief, but I really don't regret missing out on a red mage. I don't even think it's a thing. You can probably make it a thing. I don't want to make it a thing. I mean, I could do like a solo playthrough, but like... I don't even like... I mean, C-Dot's cute. Nuzleaf's a little bit weird. Shiftery... I don't want to talk about Shiftery. Oh my god, these Sahagins, please let me out. I guess we'll temper both of our DPS. It's actually probably a better idea. Really don't want Vivi getting KO'd here, though. Okay, so the red one seems rough. It seems like it has like maybe 65 health or so, while the green ones are sitting at like 40 or something, or low 50s. Okay, so these two are now juiced, so I want to send you here, you and Vivi go here. Hopefully Vivi can dodge now, as Vivi is just a mere outline. They could also just not target Vivi. I'm good for that too. Aw, Vivi. It's okay, we love Vivi. We stand Vivi here, it's fine. Oh, these are totally weak to Thunder. These are water type. Thunder's gonna hit like 150 here, check it out. I've seen this a million times. Okay, it wasn't like 150, but it was a one hit still. Hope these give a lot of experience. I know we did this fight before, but it just takes so long. Surely it's worth it though. It might be even more worth it though to just like, if we ever wanted to farm really strong enemies, temper someone like 4 times and then just like one hit them. Oh, thank goodness Vivi got a bunch of HP. Oh no, which direction were we going? We came from that spot in the right over there, okay. We're crossing the sea, right? So my expectation is we're looking for like a dock somewhere and 40,000 Sahagin on the way, if possible. I have so many tempers, so I'm gonna try and save a few of them and just start ripping Thunders now. It's interesting trying to balance your MP. I guess it wouldn't be so bad if we had like a little bit of gil and then bought a bunch of tents instead of sleeping bags. We would be fine on them. Maybe Thunder could kill the red ones with how much damage it does. I should probably target them instead. Solid crit. Good effort. Okay, so they definitely have more than 60 health actually. They have like 70 something. Or maybe a high 60s. Should be fine to just auto battle from here. Need some sneaky Sahagin. Glad I accidentally found the auto battle button. It's very convenient. How are we looking on health? Kind of low. Do we have any more tents? You can't tent on your boat. Your boat is a danger zone, really? It's fine. It sounds like I'm whining. And like I said, Mama raised a complainer, not a quitter. It should be fine. As long as it's not the 9 stack of them, I don't mind nearly as much, but the 9 stack gets a little spicy. Okay, so there's somewhere to dock down here. Ew, I don't like the eyeball thing. It is called Big Eyes. That is kind of on the nose. Kill it with fire. Okay, it's not weak to fire. I mean, maybe it is only at 19 health, I guess, or less than 19 health. Maybe it's got really high defenses. Alright, let's just dock. There's a lot of combat fights here, so... We'll keep track of the fact that we have men around the water all the way, though. Okay, this is the opposite. There's a bunch of the strong ones, but not as many of the weak ones. I think I'm gonna flee here. I want to see if we can find a town especially. I'm concerned about that. Okay, that was really convenient timing. I think these are elves. Oh, we're in Elfheim. I just don't know what we can do. Please help our prince. 100 gil per night. In this economy. I guess so. I don't really have a say in it. We gotta sleep in our 4-person hotel room. This is actually a crazy business too. Like, you walk into the hotel and they have a single room with 4 beds in it. How do they stay afloat? I mean, it's probably quite easy, actually. It's like an Airbnb. Iron Nunchaku. I guess that would be for our ninja. Okay, we have a dagger we can give to Vivi. We should probably do that. Saber and Crossier are stat downs. Apparently the Crossier can only be used by our warrior. We'll grab the dagger then. It's a marginal upgrade, but it's an upgrade all the more, so we'll take him. Oh, another magic shop. I'm a little bit surprised. Figured we got our goods done already. Okay, thank goodness. AoE magic, it's extremely expensive. We will grab it. I'm willing to bet our guild income's gonna go up, but having AoE magic's just gonna be so nice for farming. It's a revival place here, some armor. Weapons and armor made of mithril are sturdy yet powerful. You should give them a try, you'd be surprised. Oh, we just bought weapons. There's gonna be new weapons already. Wait, what? There's a completely separate magic shop? There's 2 in the town. The prince is not awakened, there will be no elf king. We'll be at the mercy of the dark elf's evil powers. You need a king to do that? I mean, alright, I'm being a little judgmental, admittedly. Why are there 2 magic shops? Oh no. It's a gravestone. Here lies Link. Like Link? Like Link? Final Fantasy 1 is crazy with the stuff it has in it. What the heck? They got balls of steel and Link just in the ground. Kira, Diara, which is AoE. I mean, that's the same thing, right? It's already AoE for Dia, I think. Null Blaze and heal. Okay, so we have an AoE heal here as well, and then a stronger one. I like the thought of Vivi waving a tiny dagger in the air above his head with his little arm that's absolutely smiting someone 20 feet away with a bolt of lightning. I am also down for that. It has a very specific energy to him. Interesting. Okay, cures poison, fears enemies away, maybe makes them flee, reduces ice damage by half, and cures silence. I'm a little bit surprised that we have access to the tier 4 and tier 3 here. Obviously we can't afford any of it, but that explains why there's 2 shops. I am a sage. When the time is right, the future is revealed to me. I shall wait patiently until then. But you can just be a sage by being like, yeah, I'll see the future someday. Libra, haste. Okay, haste also seems kind of crazy. Confused seems nice. Blizzard also seems nice. These are good. These are good. I wonder why Sleepra is a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna guess the elf prince is taking a nap up here. Are we healed up currently? We are, just in case there's a fight. There probably won't be since it's just like in a castle. The Dark Elf King Astos stole into the castle and placed a curse on our prince. Then Astos carted away the castle's treasure. Okay, so it's probably not here. I don't know why I took such a really roundabout way. The dwarves live in a cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea. They're a friendly bunch. Okay, so we can go visit dwarves. I assume that's the Aldean Sea we traveled across. Princess slept under Astos' curse for 5 years now. There must be concoctions that can rouse one's sleep, but where? I'm guessing with the dwarves, but I don't really know. We can find Astos. We want the loot if we can. Seems like all roads lead to dwarves though, so I guess we'll head over to the dwarves and see what's going on with the dwarves. The best lead I have right now, at least. Temper might be overkill here, actually. It's not overkill. You guys are bulked out of their mind. But not bulky enough. They hit us with the sorry but your princess in another castle at any point, I'm gonna pop off. That would be pretty wild. That would be a bold move. I was gonna say I'm surprised we haven't gotten in a fight yet, but I didn't get a chance to. Alright, we're not gonna temper here. Preemptive strike means we just swing out, I think. Why is the broadsword so good? I guess it's just Luce got really high attack level ups. Huge crit. Okay, maybe the big eye thing is just like not a threat at all. Huge stats for Uber. Anytime I see that HP go up like 20, I'm like feeling alive. I just had a very disturbing thought. I think we might be expected to walk over there and not take the boat over there. I guess it's not that disturbing of a thought. We could just go back, but I was like, it would have been nice to have another dock. Is the boat only used to get from that point to that point? No, there's no way. I wonder if there's an airship. That'd be cool too. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to play this game. Alright, there's no dock over here. This was a mistake. Now we gotta fight a bunch of weird bendy sharks. Me accidentally grinding. I'm just exploring. I think that one creature's a hog and the other one's a shark. I mean, look at it. It is a shark. It's a weirdly humanoid looking shark with its face. I mean, maybe not humanoid's the right word. It looks like it would say something mean about me and my family. Gotta be a little careful. Luce has taken a lot of hits so far. Probably menu a heal really quick. It looks like Cure is really fallen off, so getting some extra money here isn't a bad thing. Okay, there is a docking point. I was wrong. Cool. It seems like, I don't know if it's in my head, but it feels like when auto battles on combat's like maybe 50% quicker. So if I can auto battle in a fight like this, I should, for the sake of time. It's got 2 dorsal fins. You've got 2 dorsal fins, buddy. Sorry, I didn't mean to lash out at you that one time. Oh, auto battle certainly cost me more of my utility since they're only going to basic attack. I mean, it seems like they do whatever I set up last. So I could set up like a spell or a temper or something, but I don't really want to spend MP anyways on fights that aren't too important. I like this terrain. It's so spooky. So I learned something unfortunate for the Factorio fans in the chat. I think that next week Factorio 2.1 is coming out, and I literally just finished my my Space Age playthrough. But I might do another one. I don't know. I just did Space Age. I don't know if that'd be entertaining to do another one right away. There's nothing over here. I'm gonna temper our boy twice. I forgot we have Thundara. Oh, I should have cast Thundara. Okay, double temper was overkill. You're entertaining no matter what you do. That might be one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. I appreciate it. Gonna ride that high until this weekend's over. I'm gonna tuck that one away, put it in my diary. Chat said I was entertaining today, and nobody called me anything mean, and it was nice. Today was a good day. XOXO, love you, diary. Alright, this is the use case of dumping a Thundara, so we're gonna dump a Thundara here. It probably looks so cool too. You're my favorite variety streamer. You know other streamers? Lolly-ho! Lolly-ho, my friend! He gabbed we or Smith, in the smithy he is. Lolly-ho! We a crystal eye, even the blind can see. I hear that Dark Elf Astos nicked one, the one belonging to Matoya. Lolly-ho! If only I could have some of that legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to craft such a magical sword. The earth started to rot. It began in the west. No, the decay spreads. There's a lot of dwarves. I want to talk to all of them. I actually really like them. Laliho, do you? That soon, that's Narek. He's smashing rocks in the back of the cave. Mind that when it comes to defense, a good armlet can be as bit as vital as body armor. You should try one out sometime. I feel like they've turned from, like, I don't know what to Canadian that soon. Okay, there's several dwarves saying the same thing. I'm looking for some Levystone. It's supposed to be amazing material that makes things float in the air. I was going to say, isn't Levystone used to make a ship in one of the games? There might have been some nitro powder in that castle treasure room when they sealed it up. Oh, castle treasure room? I'm guessing the treasure room got sealed up in the town we were just in. Elfenheim, was it called? Thor's been secured with a mystic key. How do I get a mystic key? Gads, there's a giant rock in my path. I'm so close to open up my canal too. If only I had a wee bit of nitro powder. Okay, so we need to get nitro powder from the treasure room of a castle. Let's write these things down mentally. Nitro powder from castle. The doors are over here. Matoya's eye was taken. What's someone here? Matoya's eye was taken by the evil guy who also put the elves to sleep. So the evil guy leads to a bunch of things. We kill the evil guy. We take the eyeball back. We give it to Matoya. We go into the treasure room. We get the nitro powder. We bring it back to the dwarves. Sounds like a plan, I guess. I don't know where the evil guy is. Maybe the dwarves were just bonus right now. Like how the one dwarf in the cave didn't say anything Irishy. It was kind of jarring. I like the Lalihoes a lot. We got so much gil from that chest. We really did. We're kind of rolling in it now, to be honest. So I guess we have to go back and then explore that southern continent more. I guess this was bonus. Well, we should certainly come back here later. It's good to know. Sorry if you hear my phone buzzing. My mom's texting me. Thankfully, it's not an emergency or anything. She's just preparing stuff for when I'm coming down tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I gotta get blood work done first thing in the morning. We got ambushed. That actually sucks too. I gotta get blood work done first thing in the morning and then immediately get in a car to go like 4 hours. What a pain. Okay, this is actually a little bit spicy. It's gonna be nice. I'll be able to see my mom for a day. It's worth it. I just whine a lot. That's kind of my thing. I wouldn't call it a charm point because I don't think it's very charming, but it's certainly something I do. Hopefully you get to go to the movies. It'll be a nice time. Anything good showing right now? I haven't seen a movie in a bit. I think last movie I saw is the Anaconda remake with Jack Black. My mom wanted to go see it, and I was like, heck it. I didn't see the original Anaconda. Like, might as well go see him. Okay, we could actually just go straight south. We know where this is. I think at this point we're going to be going into a town soon, so I'm going to just rip as much magic as I can. I wonder if those eyeballs are considered undead. I'm going to try Dia and see if it works. They're probably not, because they're just like floating eyeballs and it's going to be like zombie or ghoul or something. Okay, I don't like gaze. I hope it doesn't do something cursed like petrify. Okay, these are not undead. That was the undead check and they passed it. This is the are they lightning resistant? Holy cow. Alright, Vivi's begun going off. We've reached the Vivi apex of our run so far. Calling it a run. This is a weird group of enemies. We got a preemptive strike, so we get like a whole turn ahead of them, so we may as well just swing out. Oh, I kind of want to see the back rooms. I don't really know anything about the back rooms though, except for I guess a handful of memes, and I played a Minecraft pack that was themed on it like a while ago. But it's mainly about doing automation rather than the back rooms. It wasn't like spooky. It was kind of spooky though. I don't know. It wasn't that spooky. No idea what I'm gonna do this weekend. Eden has died. Eden dies kind of how I want to go. Just like face down, feet sprawled out in the air at this weird like arc. I should have paid more attention to health. I was just kind of meandering. Thankfully, we're almost at town. That could have been pretty bad otherwise. We've desynced another person's XP, which irritates me a lot less, I guess, than the first one. I'm really glad we got that out of the way early. I also haven't saved yet, so we should probably save our game pretty soon. Where is the church? There it is. Oh, the church is like a really big building on the map. Even though it doesn't have an icon, I'm really surprised it doesn't. It feels like the map, maybe the map was an old thing too, but it feels like it's like a new age thing. I can't imagine it was a thing back in the day. Maybe it was. Final Fantasy VII had a map at least. I don't think that 3 did. Maybe 3 did. It's been a long time. Okay, right. These were the weapons that didn't matter. We have 3k now. I think we can afford one of the level 4 magics, but can we cast any level 4 magic is the question. We actually can. I'm quite surprised at how many spells we have access to early on. I'm gonna go poke over to level 4 magic because I feel like there was something big there. I don't remember what it was. Might be the AoE heal that I wanted. Alternatively, haste seemed good too. Okay, the AoE heal was actually not level 4, it was level 3? It's a bit of a surprise to me. Doubles one of allies' number of attacks. Surely that's worth grabbing. On the other hand, I want to see if we can get some more level 3 magic first, probably. I don't know. This might be a bad choice. I'm like, I have too many options. Not enough coins. I can't believe Link died still. 07 Link. They even put flowers in front of Link's grave, though. That's respectful. Alright, heal is HP for the whole party, so we definitely want to grab that. We'll grab Cura as well. I don't really think we need Null Blaze and stuff. The issue with stuff like Null Blaze is that it becomes like, how am I going to know when an enemy's going to do crazy fire damage without functionally dying to them? Oh, we should really save, actually. I didn't think about the downside of saving, just like ending our game, basically. We should absolutely save. Holy guacamole, that's a real dangerous game I just played. I forgot that we are low on health still. Don't kill Eden. Don't do it. Don't do it. Cool. That would have been a little bit annoying if Eden got KO'd. I mean, I would have just like revived and then fixed it. Whoops, we don't want to go to the castle. Thank goodness. We're saved from suffering in our quad bed setup. Oh, you can make the map even bigger? Hold on. I'm kind of blind. This is great. Alright, so my guess is we need to go west. There's a lot of stuff over there. I should really go get new glasses someday. I keep telling myself that. Double temper is so overkill, but it feels so good to do. These enemies are so nice. I was really afraid of them when they first showed up. They give like so much XP for what they are. They don't really hit that hard. I like watching Counter-Strike and stuff. Which CS tournament's going on? I don't really know many of them, but I don't know. Is it like a major one?
Madamac03, thanks for following.
Madamac, I appreciate the follow. I couldn't like hear the text-to-speech person. I was like, what are they saying? I am interesting. That's pretty cool. Like I don't go out of my way to watch esports, but if I see them on, I'll check them out usually because they're a fun watch. Ripping a Thundara here. Let Vivi shine a little bit. It's interesting that Luce's HP really fell off hard. I'm surprised. It felt like Luce was fine for a long time. This Thundara is overkill. Okay, surely there's something out here. I'm guessing it's to our north. It's gotta be. Look at how peculiar that area is. I'm gonna just flee on our preemptive strike here. I want to get up there quicker. Save some mana. MP, sorry. Western Keep. Alright, there's a bat here. Hello, bat. Kiki. Was the Western Keep mentioned to us? It sounds familiar. Oh, was this the old place where the treasure room was put up? So there's probably some explosive stuff here. I'm glad they're friendly bats. Are the bats people? Is that what I'm learning here? That they're cursed? Final Fantasy 3 has something like this. Oh? I was tricked by Assos, king of the Dark Elves, and now my castle's fallen in ruin. If only I could retrieve my crown from Marsh Cave, I'd be able to restore my castle. Might you bring me my crown? Where is Marsh Cave? May I know, fine king? That may help the reacquisition process. That's another thing. So we have like 3 or 4 quests going on right now. I want a Mystic Key. What the heck is a Mystic Key? Is it like a thief thing? Am I missing out on all these doors because I didn't pick a thief and they can pick lock doors? No chance, right? Okay, where are these caves that we need to get to? We'll fight. I like fighting this group. I'm so lost. I guess I'm not that lost. I'm trying to think where we haven't been to yet. I don't think we've been south of like the Elf Village yet and east. We've been over almost the entire map though at this point, which is surprising. I forgot we could change who we're walking around as. Whoops. Oh, we failed our flee? I didn't actually think that would be like a thing. It makes sense that it is. They succeeded their flee and we failed ours. We live in a society that lets us not flee and allows them to flee, which is really messed up for someone such as us. I don't remember if we went down here or not. It looks kind of marshy though, and they said it was Marsh Cave, right? Okay, there's a werewolf here, as well as some goblin guards. This has got to be where we gotta go. This is like a stronger enemy. Goblin guards are not strong though. Thrifty Spender. I think that was Make Enough Gil, if I were to guess by the name. Oh, a hole. Okay, Marsh Cave. Great. We found at least something. Kiki. So we got to find the King's Crown in the Marsh Cave. We'll start there. Maybe that'll get something. Okay, King's Crown, Marsh Cave gets us the nitrous powder. We'll go into the treasure room. That's probably what they were talking about. The nitrous powder. Bring that back to the dwarves. The dwarves blast through the wall, and that gets us to the evil elf guy, maybe? And then that gets us the rest? All right, hopefully. It is Final Fantasy Friday. It's good to see you, Lucariosa. How are ya? These things are profoundly tanky. I'm so sorry. Were we hitting 2s with everyone? Okay, this is probably a magic moment. They don't hit that hard. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need some magic here. Probably just some fire magic. I guess we'll try to basic attack the top one down for now. Okay, never mind. I probably could have saved that second fire. Holy cow, Vivi does so much damage with magic. I guess it makes sense our red mage is going to be weaker because they're more versatile, but also better on the offensive front, so I don't know. Ah, love Tarantula. Tarantula. Speaking was never my strong point. I've made that very evident these past several years of streaming. Okay, so there's a south part of the cave we haven't explored yet. We are going to rip the fattest Dia of all time. It tried to flee and it failed. I knew that Eden was about to drop something crazy on them. Gosh, it's been years now, hasn't it? I want to say last week on Sunday was like the 2-year anniversary of me being an affiliate, and I was like, yikes, where did the time go? I'm so old. Okay, Marsh Cave is enormous, actually. Oh, whoa, we can look at the map like this? That changes a lot. That's so cool. I wonder if treasure chests show up on the map. Probably not. So there's 3 rooms we can look around at. It does show treasure chests. Okay. So there's just a boatload of treasure chests here. One of these is probably the crown, I would guess. We already have a dagger, unfortunately. Been too busy, but have the day off. How am I? I'm okay. You know, no major complaints here. Things have been fun lately. Oh my gosh, this is just like a world meant for dropping Diaz. Holy moly. I'm also sitting like a croissant, which sucks. I don't know why I do it. I always just put on this planet to sit like a croissant and then complain about it. Finally getting mileage out of Dia. It's paid for itself right there. $1,100 gil? We're actually rich. What the heck are those? So they're gargoyles, but I don't know where they start and where they end. Do they have 2 big bug-like eyes? They kind of look like whatever the heck they're called. The undead, not undead. The things from Dark Souls that will like auto-death you. Whatever the heck they're called. Alright, this is going to have to be a spend of magic here once more. We'll do fire on both. I don't know their names. Yeah, they're like the big... What's the word I'm looking for? They're not chameleons. They're kind of like lizards. Okay, so if this was potions and gil... then I'm guessing we're gonna have to go down to the other floor and go up somewhere else. This might be bonus up here. Unless there's another way to go that I didn't see, which is possible. I lost my YouTube chat. There we go. Okay, so it does show floors. I guess this is just bonus. We'll have to go back around. This isn't a thing, is it? I never played Dark Souls 1. That's something I wanted to do at stream at some point, too. I'm surprised it can lock you out of a place, though. That's crazy. Or 100% soft lock you. You going off about these things has Automod going crazy. You were very passionate about... Basilisk, that's what they're called, right? Or are they not basilisks? Something like that. I feel like they're basilisks, though. That sounds right to me. I don't really have anything to back it up other than a hunch. Basilisk is a snake. Rough. This map's kind of snake-like. There's just treasure down there? I must have missed something on floor 2, maybe. Maybe not, also. If the crown's there, we're good. The enemies in this dungeon are surprisingly really easy, so I wonder if I went through, like, the wrong route or something. I was just kind of going where they recommended me to go to. I say recommended, but it's just like one person was like, ah, yes, have you heard about the circus? Comes around once a year at exactly this time, and it's about 400,000 miles away across the ocean. Like, oh yeah? Anything else? They're like, no, that's it. Okay, these enemies are freaky. I kind of dig them, though. Overtime in Counter-Strike like games is so wild. I'd be so stressed. I don't think I could handle the pressure playing a game like that. Our health is looking just fine. Yeah, these enemies are so weak compared to what we were doing before. Oh, actually, Lucius got paralyzed, it looks like. Something. Okay, never mind. These enemies are cooking us. I was wrong. I don't know if we have a way to cure that. Hopefully it doesn't persist through a battle. Alright, is it like permanent or do they shake it off at one point? Doesn't say a debuff here, so hopefully we're good. Scary though, we'll have to be prepared for that. More intellect for Vivi, so nice too. What the heck? Okay. Edan is 100% poison, and that does persist through fights. I was like, what does that sound? It has like a Pokemon poison. Echo Grass cures silence. We don't have anything that could cure, I assume it was paralysis. Maybe it was something else. I feel like we haven't fought a boss in a while. I want to fight a boss. Oh, okay, here's another floor. So the room over there with nothing in it. Some treasure and then another floor. Oh my god, this dungeon's enormous. Obviously, I want to explore the empty room. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, there's treasure chests, but what about the empty room? Maybe it's got a bat in there that says something. I kind of stopped talking to the bats because I assume they all said the same thing, but maybe they don't. I think I'm gonna try to use heal to see how much it heals. I'm curious about it. It's so weird that enemies like flee so randomly. I don't know what causes it. No, don't forget. Use heal. Okay, it's like using Cure, but on the entire team. I'm bat locked. Kiki. It's so weird that bats just say Kiki. I guess they're just there for flavor. I kind of would expect one. Holy cow, that hit 76 on Vivi. Wait. These scorpions are so strong. I didn't know what I was dealing with here. Chill. The game suddenly stopped messing around. It was like the easiest enemies of all time. Then we got here and it's like, hold on. Holy guacamole. Maybe I should have stocked up on more stuff. I didn't know this would be so threatening. Okay. This is horrible, but we do have a preemptive strike. I'm gonna temper Hubert, I think. I think this means that we can kill... Okay, I was gonna say maybe we can kill next turn, but Luce is just so strong now. Please don't hit VV, please don't hit VV. Okay. Gosh, that's so scary. I really like the poison graphics. This game is so charming how it looks. Isn't Kekai what VV says in Cage 2? It could be, I don't remember. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 in so long. Okay, I'm like out of antidotes, aren't I? That's a real problem because we didn't actually grab Poisona. Oh my god, it's 1 damage a step. This is like actually like really detrimental. Oh no, and we're ambushed. Okay, at least the enemies aren't doing much here. I think we just flee at this point though, to be honest. I don't think there's many fights we can take. I really hope the poison wears off. I'm really hoping to find an antidote in one of these. Potion, okay. What do we do here? I think we just have to kind of bounce out, right? Heck. I now see why we'd have Poisona. Poison is so deadly! Alright, let's try to get out of here. How close are we to a town? Not really close at all. I want to say there was one more chest over there. Let's look at that. Maybe that one is what we need. That's so much damage. Yeah, but what if we push and we're like at the boss too? Oh, it's so tough. I don't want to greed, but we got a Dia this turn for sure. These enemies aren't that strong. It's a tough situation. Like, poison itself isn't bad unless we're, like, walking around. So if it's, like, 4 more floors, we're done. Like, this is a terrible decision. Antidote? Okay, I mean, a potion's like an antidote if you don't think about it enough. Alright, one more room. I'm gonna greed. Alternatively, if we find a Phoenix down, we're in good shape, too. Maybe poison can't kill in this game? No, there's no way. Poison will definitely kill Uber. I'm really hoping that we just beat a boss here and it like teleports us out. Okay, no, this is a whole... Oh my goodness, this dungeon is enormous. What is this? Look how many rooms there are. That's crazy. Oh, but there's probably an antidote in there if you think about it. Like, the odds of there being an antidote in here is so high, you have to, like, admit. And not, like, a boss fight. Alright, I greeted too hard. Flew too close to the sun. Let's go. I changed my mind. I'm scared. The amount of damage Ubert's gonna take just walking through this area is way too high. I learned my lesson. Let's go buy Poison or whatever it's called. Oh, it looks like auto battle keeps the last flee, so I can just push X to keep escaping when we get into a fight. Where's the off ramp? It's inside that room, right? I remember. Alright, we're pretty close to the escape. We should move diagonal whenever we can, because diagonal is equal to 2 steps, but it only takes 1 poison, it looks like. I'll have to test it to be sure, but that's what it looks like. Alright, so Ubert's at 54. I just completely lost count. 47. Okay, yeah, diagonals is definitely the play. If we can walk diagonals, we can skip out on a bunch of required damage taken. The nearest town is over there? What the heck? To get to Elfheim, we have to go around so much. Alright, it's fine. We'll suck it up. We'll make it back. As long as someone makes it back, we're good. Really unfortunate that they are all dramatically quicker than us, admittedly. Having to watch us take like 6 hits each fight is not good. This being said, we have plenty of stuff. I'm going to drop a heal and then cure onto Ubar. Okay, so we go north a little bit, then we can head east and cut through. I don't think that the dwarf town had anything. Oh, this is so unlucky. Thankfully, they're not super strong enemies, but we are going to take a tick of poison from it. Interesting, the green enemies heal randomly. It looks like they took a 3 at the end of their turn. Holy cow, we're slow. Their entire team got to go like 3 times. Are we just failing Flea every time? I guess we must be. Dang. Brutal. Kind of crazy that in New Age Pokemon games they changed it so you don't die from poison anymore. Actually, I don't even think you take poison walking in the overworld anymore, do you? Maybe they removed it altogether. Oh my god, stop hitting Hubert, please, I'm begging you. Alright, do we take poison in town? I'm gonna say no. Alright, Hubert has 2 health left, right? Cool. I was counting my steps to make sure I didn't have to heal. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get some antidotes and some poison or whatever it's called, because that was horrible. I didn't think about how bad that would be without like a... You can't just sleep off the poison? Maybe they can cure poison at the church? Heck. Okay, you just are poisoned forever. Unless you get an antidote and stuff. I guess we'll look in town. Looks like the item shop is over there. That's crazy. Someone needs to open a business for curing poison in one of these towns. They would make an absolute killing. We have so much money now. Okay, so cottages fully heal. Right, I'm gonna just use one of these now. Thank goodness. Alright, let's go pick up a few spells, including the Poison Note, which I think was a tier 4 spell. It'll save us some antidotes, but we don't have that many cast of tier 4 right now to my memory. Everything else looks kind of skippable for tier 4 white magic. Maybe there's something else useful. You can pick up haste now as well. Kind of spent down everything though. I'm gonna just use one of our potions here because it's just as efficient basically as staying at the end. We're also quite low on potions. Let's spend the rest of our coins getting things. I like this. It's quite surprising to me that we're spending down like all of our gil whenever we get anywhere. Maybe that's just like a skill issue, but it feels nice to have like a reason to spend them, I suppose. Okay, it's more efficient to buy potions than high potions. It's like ever so slightly, but obviously if using them in combat, it's more efficient to grab the high potion. Cool, we're now absolutely geared up and we spent everything and we have some ways to cure poison, so if we get poison out in the field, we won't just be basically automatically dead. I don't know what happens during a game over. I don't know if we go back to last save. I hadn't thought about it before, but now that like we've had the chance to game over a couple of times, I'm like, we gotta be careful. Probably just good game design. Good game design on my stream. More likely than you think. Oh, you know what I should do actually? I remember seeing that there was a setting for the music. I'm gonna set it to the old music for a little bit. I don't know which one I want to play through with. I'm gonna change it up. Assuming that it lets me do it while we're in game. They give you the money necessary to be able to buy some, but not all the items you want. Yeah, it's true. It would be nice to grab like fully upgraded stuff for everyone, but having a use for gil is nice in general. Granted, we might have way more if we weren't running 3 spellcasters, because the magic seems to be the most expensive upgrades right now. Maybe I just picked the perfect way to play the game. Oh my god, stop attacking. Okay. Can I do that from here? Might only be a main menu thing. Okay, that actually goes crazy. The new arrangements are so nice, but I really like the older music. I don't know which one I'll prefer. We'll play for like this for a little bit and choose later. Unfortunate ambush. Oh my gosh, stop critting me. It doesn't even do that much. We're poisoned again. Alright, tarantulas are a threat. Write that down. They're poisonous. We have 10 antidotes. There's no way we're gonna go through 10 antidotes in this one dungeon. Okay, I thought VV was way lower. That was dumb. And the dungeon's right down here. We're back. We're gonna make it. Boom. We know roughly where to go to. I'm gonna just flee the shadows, I think. I'd like to try and get back to floor 3 before anything, basically. Okay, so now Hubert is blind, and I hope that doesn't persist through. That'll be really annoying if it doesn't. So weird. Poison only does. I don't think we've seen another thing that'll persist. Okay, this is the exact fight that I didn't want to fight before. So they're probably going to take some damage again. Okay, never mind. Speed is so weird. It seems like speed is inconsistent. I wonder if it's because the speed like rolls based on your speed. You could have a chance to move ahead of other people rather than like a consistent 100 moves faster than 50. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's something I'm not used to. Alright, we're almost back at floor 3, then we'll start killing people again. Start murderficating them. No poison, no poison, no poison, no poison, no poison. We're failing please right now. Holy cow, those hit so much. Why are these so strong? And they poisoned, and we failed a bunch of fleas. They failed to flee too, though, just to like show that they're camaraderie. Holy guacamole. Because of those potions I bought, clearly I should have bought more. It's probably better to start using the poison on stuff before the antidotes. This is a pretty easy fight, and we can rip Dia, which I like doing, so we'll do this one. The scorpions are really the big threat. If we don't preemptive strike them, like if they back attack us, they could take out Vivi in a turn easily. Eden can very, very easily one-hit this entire group. Shame we're not a little bit faster, but it's okay. Experienced warrior, I can't even see what that one is. Alright, let's not potion here. We'll have Eden do a heal for the group. Everyone will benefit from it a little bit. We can kind of use the map to cheat, right? See where we need to go. I'm running from these because it seems like you have to use magic on them, and magic is so limited, and if we need it for the boss, I don't want to miss out, assuming that there is a boss. Okay, that Phoenix Down is really nice. Okay, so we can totally cheat. Okay, that's the final one for sure with all the things around it. Maybe not. The heck are those statues? Whoops. Alright, so 1-4 are the first two we want to do. That is a heck of a group. We'll fight it out, actually. I hope we don't get poisoned, though. Hoping Thundara just kind of cleans it up. I think this is better with Fira. We don't have Fira because I didn't buy it. Okay, never mind. Vivi is just like so powerful. Awesome. Is there something in here on the left wall? Am I crazy? I just don't want to spend the MP fighting these. Otherwise I would. Especially the preemptive strike, but they have like at least like 15 health and they have a lot of defense. 1,000 gil, so we're looking for 2 and 1 in the next row. Is this cheating? I mean, it's a map that I have available to me. Surely they intend for me to do this. But I do kind of have like omniscient vision using it. If we like temper and haste Hubert, it'll probably just be so powerful. Although it might even be better to just temper a few times in a row. I don't know. Okay, so we're going down now. Really surprised those are slimes. They look more like they're like funguses or something. Apparently they're slimes. I didn't notice we got poisoned. Okay, I hate those enemies now. I changed my mind. This is actually a really precarious dungeon. I'm surprised at how deadly it is. Just because poison's so heckin' powerful. If we can avoid poison, that's the goal. Cottage potion. Oh, interesting. There's a Blood Bones, which is like a skeleton, but much cooler for some reason. I don't know if it's really that much cooler. It's just red. I've seen people stand by the fact that things go faster when they're red, so maybe that'll apply to that too. I don't know if the Blood Bones can survive this. It might be able to, because he doesn't hit that hard. We really need to get rid of paralysis somehow, too. That is really rough. I feel like we can get, I guess not soft lock, but a guaranteed loss if everyone gets paralyzed, right? It doesn't seem to fall off. Copper armlet. 2, 3, 4. Oh, they said armlets were really strong, actually. No one can wear a copper armlet? Oh, no, it's a chest piece replacement. What the heck? It adds some weight, so it'll make the characters a little bit slower. I think it's probably worth putting on Vivi anyways. Maybe. I don't know exactly what weight affects. I actually did defend on Vivi. Okay, we still got out. I wonder if those green ones can poison. Okay, we got a preemptive strike against a Pisco Demon? What the heck's a Pisco Demon? Freaky looking. How strong are these, do we wager? I'm gonna rip I guess a Thundara. There's 4 of them and I'm a little bit concerned about them. They do seem to be pretty healthy. Not that healthy though. Somewhere between 81 and 84 health is their exact health amount. It's literally 84 on the dot, actually. Vivi gets a little bit stronger. Oh. Okay, well, we got the crown, so we can return that back. So I'm guessing it's another monster fight there. Maybe it's not. Either way, there's a lot more loot here, so I want to grab all that before we bounce out. Yay, experience. Oh my god, there's so much gil in here. We're rich. We made it. This is an annoying fight, so I'm gonna try to flee just because the paralysis is annoying. We did it before, but I gotta be careful not to run from too many fights. Holy cow, Hubert's like actually in death range right now. I believe there's something in the bottom right. Actually, no, the bottom right might be the empty one. We're gonna fight this one out because I'm scared of failing the run from the scorpions, and these things are a real menace. Okay, Vivi is just like a monstrosity, and I'm so grateful to have Vivi on our team. I think this one is empty, but I'm poking just in case. A Mystic Key again. What the heck is a Mystic Key? I swear it must be you need a thief to do it. I don't know why. Maybe because that was like a thing in a different game, or maybe someone told me about it sometime. I don't know. Like, or maybe you just find a Mystic Key at some point and can swing back and get all this cool stuff. I don't remember where any of this is gonna be. It's in like every dungeon in the game, basically. Maybe that's the idea. Cut him up, maybe. Slice and dice him. Another Mystic Key. Alright, just one more, it looks like. Oh, see, this is the thing that I think can kill us, unironically. It's so scary. Thank goodness heal goes first. We could still die. If everyone focuses Vivi, Vivi dies in 2 hits. Okay, that puts us back on the right spot. Honestly, I'll just continue what we did last time. Seems like a solid turn regardless. Oh, stressful. Those are very stressful enemies. Okay, Mystic Key. So there's a bunch of Mystic Key ones down here. So weird that those heal health every turn. I wonder why. Maybe because they're like mossy, or maybe because there's a full moon and werewolves just have natural regeneration. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe they were like, green enemies need to heal. I don't know. I think we figured out that there's nothing in that bottom one. There is something. I have to check it, but it's probably going to be a Mystic Key again. Oops, I accidentally defended again. Maybe that was good. Maybe Vivi took less because we defended on Vivi. That might have been a crazy strat. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go return the crown. And then we go into the treasure room there, and then we got the explosive powder, probably, I hope. I'm guessing it being sealed off was like literally sealed off rather than like figuratively, like it was sealed off by like rocks or something. This place has so many encounters. Sweet. Alright, so we need to go through this room and then up into there. That's what it was. As far as this cave is so dungeony. Preemptive strike escaped. You show up, you're like, ah, we got the drop on him. Let's get out of here. No, don't go back down. Alright, cool. So we will swing out of here. We'll go up. I want to say it was to the west. I don't remember exactly where it was to the west. Did we have to take a boat to it? I feel like, no, we didn't. It was just like walk north and west. Yeah. I think I remember where it was. Holy encounter every 5 steps. Marsh Cave does not mess around. Alright, that was like 20 steps actually. Marsh Cave is fine. I was being over dramatic. I wonder if we should swing by the elf village just to heal up really quick. I feel like we're probably fine to just not because it's so close to go up here. Okay, we just had like a million steps without a fight. We're fine. On the other hand, consider 7 wolves all inside you arguing about whether or not you should take the detour to Elfland. Okay, we made it to Western Keep again. Let us go give the king their crown again. Wahaha, uh-oh. You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. With the combined power of the crown you now hold in the crystal I already possess, I have become the true elf king. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. Oh, no. Okay, you are heckin' freaky, my man. Alright, well, I was asking for a fight. Unfortunately, we're like out of healing spells because I used them all. Alright, we're dead. I should have saved. I accept that. I'll have to deal with the consequences of my actions of not saving for sure. That was a skishu on my part and truly a blunder. Oh my god, you're so tanky. We actually have a Phoenix Stone. We're kind of stabilizing a little bit. I'm concerned about Phoenix Downing and just having Vivi get up and get 1 hit. I'm gonna try it though. Maybe it'll revive you with some health. Okay, haste scares me. Okay, it does revive Eevee with 1. Good to know, not my favorite thing to learn, admittedly. Oops, I don't want to go over to that stuff. That's so unfortunate. That means it's gonna attack as well. It didn't. Alright, I thought it hasted itself, so I was gonna be able to get an attack off. It looks like you have a chance to not wake up every turn, which is scary. I really hope Temper scales. I think it does. It seemed like it did before. Okay, it definitely scales. And now we rip a haste onto Hubert, and then we made it. Probably. Oh. Good luck, Hubert. Our hero. Our goat. Oh my god. I was like, we are gonna have to do so much. I saved before we did that whole dungeon, basically. Hubert, my goat. Okay, Hubert's gonna be like 4 levels ahead of everyone now. That's okay. You know what? Hubert's our goat for a reason. Alright, we got the Crystal Eye, which we could take back to Matoya. We were absolutely tricked. We're also in really bad shape, and I don't think we have anything to heal. We have 1 potion. We also have 2 Phoenix down. I'd rather save them if we can, though. So does that mean I can get into that bonus room over there with all the loot in it, or no? Probably not. That one did say you need the special key or whatever. Hubert, my goat, though. Oh, I wish I had that mystic key. I'm so jealous to people that have mystic keys. They have it so good in life, they just don't even realize it. Saving here just soft locks me because I can't make it back to town successfully. That was kind of a joke when I said it. Oh my god, the big one does 1,000,000 damage. Don't actually say I soft locked myself. Do I have anything else? Oh, I have tents and stuff. Duh, never mind. Heck. Well, I guess the good news is that Hubert's gonna make it home. I think everyone else is gonna be a little worse for wear until then. Oh, this is like the worst encounter to get. They're so hard to flee from. There's probably worse ones too, but this one's just so annoying. It's like a guarantee 7 hits every time. Alright, come on, we're almost there. Alright, that was really generous of them. This one also is really scary because they hit so hard. That one especially. Oof. Okay. Few more steps, then we're back into Elfheim. Is that what it's called? Elfheim. Thank goodness. I can't believe we were tricked. I was like, we're totally gonna help this king. I would like to praise literally everyone, please. Thankfully, the fight paid for all the raises like several times over. Can't believe we were fooled. Unbelievable. Okay, at least we're healed up now. We have some coins again. I don't know how much because we skipped a good chunk of battles there. Could be worth grabbing another spell or 2. We have 7,000. Yeah, let's go hit up some level 4 spells. Alternatively, we might get level 5 spells soon. I don't know how long this game takes to be. I'm actually really unsure. I'm gonna guess it's probably like 10-20 hours. Might be a waste, but I'm gonna grab Vox. I don't really know if silence matters too much for me right now. It's probably going to be nice down the line in case there's a boss that silences or something. Puts one enemy to sleep instead of like all of them. So I'm guessing that's probably a more intense version of it. Like it has a higher accuracy. We'll get Blizzard a VV. There we go. There's still more spells we can grab theoretically, but it's fine. It's a good start for now. I do want to top up on some healing items though. Cool. Much better. Should probably grab some more Phoenix Downs too, but Phoenix Downs are so scary because we pop back in with 1 health, so if you use them in a fight, I feel like you can just get KO'd immediately. Which didn't happen before, but it could have. Alright, let's go deliver Matoya's eye. Where was Matoya? Matoya was all the way over there. Maybe there's a docking... Oh, there's a docking point directly north. You can actually see the docking points in the map. That's nice. Preemptive strike? These guys are waiting for me to leave the dock and I got a preemptive strike? I don't believe it. Suddenly the Sahagin don't seem so bad after facing all those horrible poison monsters. I hope Matoya hooks us up with something cool. I got a good feeling about it. I really wonder how we get the explosive stuff from that castle. It must be the elf castle. Matoya probably helps us somehow wake up the prince. That's probably what it is. We go to Matoya. Matoya's like, I'm a witch. Here's a potion to wake up the elf prince. The elf prince is like, here, take our treasure. And then that has the explosives. Then we go back to the dwarves. How did we get to Matoya's cave? Was it up and right? I don't remember. These enemies are nothing to us now, so we're not too worried about them. Oh, right, because the bridge was fixed. I remember. Apparently you can dock your boat here, but I don't know how that would be even possible since it's landlocked. At least it looks like a dock over there. Whoa, that's a crazy horse. I like they didn't even call it a unicorn or anything. It's just a crazy horse. Another one for the bestiary at least. I don't really care about filling out the bestiary. They just give me something to complete and I'm like, oh, I gotta get these numbers up. Hey Matoya, I got your crystal eye. Oh, what's this? My crystal eye, give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's my most amazing potion in my entire collection. The Jolt Tonic. I can see again. Why are you still here? I don't need you anymore, so be on your way. You're not as attractive as I thought you'd be. Matoya, it's not about physical looks, okay? It's about someone who would bring you back your eyeball when you were really struggling. And you're doing a really bad job showing gratitude for that. You're not as attractive as I thought you would be. That's brutal. Matoya simps are just devastated at that moment. I'm guessing the Jolt Potion wakes someone up, which is basically just like a cup of coffee. I don't really see a reason to fight this out. We may as well, I guess. I'm thinking it'll be equally like similar in time trying to flee versus fighting it. Since we one-hit all of them. This game has absolutely wild writing. Okay, so we don't need to go back in there. We can hop back on the boat. Now we go back to Elfheim, which is just south across the ocean. That is 400 Sahagins. I just Blizzard instead of Thundara. I guess we can look at it at least. I really like when Vivi's ready to like cast a spell. Vivi's like, hold on, everyone, chill. I have something to say. Vivi's so slow now. Alright, that's pretty cool though, I'll give you that. I think that was less damage than Thundara. It makes sense since they're all weak to lightning. Oh man, we almost made it back. Okay, it's only 2 of them. The 9-person encounters just take forever. It's not that bad. I'm not whining about it. I mean, I'm whining a little bit, but it doesn't actually bother me. You just complain to complain. Okay, Luce gets some stats. Where does this put me out? In the center? It does, okay. That was a time save. I don't think it actually was. Okay. I brought a Jolt Tonic. This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I'll try it at once. Honestly, I was worried this game was going to be a lot more cryptic with like where to go and what to do. But it's not too bad. Your Highness, Your Highness? I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? Nope, you're awake, buddy. Sorry. You're in a different nightmare now. You're the legendary warrior. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. Okay, well, we can open mystic doors. We don't need a thief. I'm no longer jealous of mystic key havers. Okay, so the sealed treasure room key was the one here that needed a key, right? It must be that one up there, I would guess. That probably required a mystic key before, and we couldn't access it, but now we can. Okay, that's not how you access that. I thought it was you go around the edge, but I suppose not. How are you supposed to get it? Maybe go around the right side instead of the left side. I feel like I'm being dumb. This totally... Okay, no, you can go up here. I was gonna say this totally leaves. That's crazy. I don't know if I would have found this if I was young. Maybe I would have. This room's been secured with a mystic key. That's so true. Mithril hammer, 800 gil, 700 gil, and then bronze gloves. Mithril hammer's a downgrade for us, which is a shame. Oh, it's an upgrade for Eden at least. Bronze gloves, and then I think it was just money for the other ones. Here we are, a rookie treasure hunter now. So now I'm confused, because they said that the explosive was in the sealed treasure room, right? I don't remember what they said specifically. Maybe they said it was of like somewhere else. There are 4 more rooms we can go check. So here's what I'm thinking. We go back to the Marsh Cave, because there are those 4 rooms in the bottom. One of those might have it as well. Alternatively, we can go back, because I was pretty sure they said it was a castle. Could be in Castle Cornelia. I think there were some keyed rooms there. Those are the 2 best leads I have right now. I'm gonna go Marsh Cave first. Heck, I keep defending with Vivi. God, that's such a rough debuff. You just leave your party members there forever. Really looks like there should be something there in that area. We are really bad at running from wolves specifically. That's going to be a real problem later in the story. I don't know why. Me making up stuff about a story I haven't actually like experienced yet. Okay, that is 4 scorpions, which is a lot more than 3 scorpions. 3 is already a pretty significant amount. But 4 scorpions in this economy? I don't think so, buddy. Okay, so I believe it was down. Yeah, it was definitely down. It was on floor 3. Hopefully not a bunch of poison. This place kind of stinks. I was hoping we would get a spell that lets us like teleport out, or like an escape rope or something. I know escape rope's a Pokemon thing, but I feel like there's got to be a Final Fantasy equivalent. I just don't know what it would be called. That's a really rough myth input. It's getting a boatload of preemptive strikes. I wonder if it scales off of our speed or if it's just RNG maybe. Could really be either. Or it could be like something completely different. Okay, these hit really hard. I didn't realize how low Eden's health was. At least our casts of white magic and black magic are getting pretty high, which is nice. I feel a lot less like I have to like save them. Like just ripping a few every now and then is way more doable. I'm so glad this isn't like a thief on your team check. I was nervous about that. I would have been ashamed to lose all that stuff. I'm sure there's stuff we won't be able to get without a thief, assuming that thieves can steal. At least in other Final Fantasy games like 6, I think there's some like bosses where you could steal weapons and stuff from them. Maybe, if I remember correctly. Why do those hit so hard? The blue ones don't... I mean, I guess those are great. Ooze is not blue. They look kind of blue to me, but whatever. No scorpions is good. Let's keep living a life with no scorpions. Okay, more Pisca Demons was not on my chart of what this was going to hold. I think we just blew them all up with magic last time, so I'm going to commit to that again. I think it was Thundara that dealt with them pretty good. Hoping they don't have too many like gnarly spells or debuffs or anything. Okay, perfect. They apparently have 85 health, or no, 84. Yeah. I learned that before, but I was like, I thought they had only, more monsters. It's 6 anacondas. I'm losing my mind here. These probably don't have 84 health. I would be surprised if we luck out. This being said, I'm gonna Blizzara the heck out of them. How is our reward monsters for getting a mystic key? Oh, was it locked to keep them in here? Are these jail cells? Is that what we're doing? There's treasure in all the other ones. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, silver armlet's certainly a boon. That's an incredible amount of evasion. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go ahead and put that onto Eden. It's 14 more armor. It keeps the evasion really high that we had before with the normal clothes. Maybe being heavier means you have less evasion. That would make sense. Did we get in a fight in the doorway, or was this like a... No, there's no way this wasn't like a... This isn't a scripted fight, because we fought this group of enemies before. I don't think this is a scripted one. Thinking maybe it was because we went to the door. Glad we're quick enough to rip a Dia early now. Very clean fight. Our team's getting so strong. I'm so proud of them. Okay, it's just monsters all the way down. It's really just monsters. It's just Pisca Demons, but we're probably going to get something cool out of it. It reminds me a little bit of early on in Final Fantasy 3. You get access to like a spire of like a tower in like one of the first castles, and there's like a boss in there that was actually really hard for me to fight. They just killed Vivi. They just straight up murdered Vivi, and there was nothing I could do about it, unfortunately. Regardless, you can fight like a mini boss in there, and it's actually quite hard. These enemies are so powerful. My goodness, I'm glad we one-hit them last time. I don't think we're gonna lose, but damn, that's really unfortunate. That was actually a crazy crit. Maybe we will lose. Oh, we don't have any potions? I grabbed everything but potions? No, we should have potions. There was 32 potions there. Gonna have to use some Phoenix Downs. I don't really want the party to be dead for this. Okay, one antidote. Would have been nice the first time we came through here. Thankfully, we can buy Phoenix Downs now. And we have a good amount of money, so I don't mind selling to heal up. I don't think we're getting the blasting powder or whatever we needed from here. Okay, this is the scariest encounter. Don't poison. Don't poison. get poisoned. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have attacked anyone but Uber. That is unfortunate. We will do a poison. Please don't be just a million monsters again. Okay, right. This one's empty. That's fine. It is just a million monsters at the end of the day. I'm gonna fight this one out because we got a preemptive strike, which means I can rip a Blizzara on them. Oh, I should probably save Blizzara though. We'll do a Thundara. Just in case the next one is like a really major fight. Okay, Vivi's still crazy. Vivi just has to not get one hit and then we're in good shape. Which is a tall order against some of these enemies. Okay, monsters all the way down. Just Pisca Demons again. I say that, but these Pisca Demons can unironically just ruin our day. Hopefully Vivi doesn't get blasted too quickly. They almost just killed Uber in a single burst. Not from full health, mind you, but pretty close. Got some errands right now, but I'll catch you with the VOD tonight. Appreciate you stopping in. Have fun in your errands and stuff. Okay, Blizzara is just like really not the play. I should have stuck with Thundara. That was a real blunder on my part. Oh, please don't kill us. Thank goodness that's one dodge. Ubert's down. Ubert lives because Ubert's just built different. Sweet, we'll take it. Some Gil. Hey, this definitely wasn't where we needed to go. This was just bonus, and it was just a crap load of monsters that kind of made me miserable, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta be miserable before things get better, you know? Okay, I didn't notice we got poison there, and that sound immediately put me on red alert. Poison has already, like, paid so many dividends, although maybe antidotes would have been cheaper to buy than just a bunch of Poisonous. Or I guess a bunch of antidotes would be cheaper than buying Poisona, which was like 1k or something. I don't remember how much an antidote is. It says left and then up. I think there was a setting to turn off auto battles, but I don't really want to do that. Or random battles, excuse me. Don't poison. If you poison, you're dumb. Alright, cool. They're not dumb. They're cool. They can hang with us now. It is ridiculously hot today. I'm actually shocked. I thought it was supposed to cool off, but it is really not cooling off. As a heads up, today's stream is going to be shorter than they've been for the past few weeks, simply because I have a lot of stuff to do before going on my trip. I don't know how much shorter. Probably once we solve, like, figuring out where the stuff is new in the dwarf stuff, maybe. Well, not too long, though. We'll see. This is like a preemptive heads up. But I've been having a lot of fun. Again, I think I'm going to keep Final Fantasy to Fridays. Fridays are usually my quieter days anyways, so, like, people regularly coming for the other stuff won't be too affected by it. But I really want to play through all the Final Fantasy games, and this is my excuse. Okay, so we have the Mystic Key. I think there was... Oh, was it this castle? This is probably the castle they were talking about. I think there was one room here that was a Mystic Key one. This is what it is. It's this one that was sealed by the Mystic Key. I guarantee it, almost. This Mystic Key went crazy since we got it. It also might not be this one, but I'm assuming it is. Do you think we need to loop around the castle to get there? Can't believe we fell for that guy. Okay, it's just monsters. It's always monsters. Everything that is locked by a Mystic Key is going to be monsters. Take note of that. It's important for the future. We have no more AoE magic either. Yikes. I should have healed up. If we survive this, I'm going out and tenting. Please don't paralyze my other DPS, I'm begging you. I doubt these are undead. Maybe Wraiths are undead? I'm gonna go for it. It'd be pretty big if they were. Oh my god, please stop paralyzing my team. That's so overpowered. I don't know how to deal with it. Maybe it's not overpowered. Please be undead. Please be undead. Okay, that's big. They're undead. They're undead. They're undead. That means we have a chance, I think. Still not in great shape, but it's a chance. Please don't stun Eden. I think we just lose. I genuinely don't know what to do about that. I don't think I have anything to cure it. It's not silence or anything. We just have to pray that they attack anything that isn't Vivi, and then Vivi can kill them. Luce is now dead because they focused Luce. That's a down, but I mean, at least Vivi's not dead yet, so that's something. I really don't know what to do about that paralysis. That's so strong. Oh, another one where it's just like the skin of our teeth, basically. We got a falchion. That's a weapon, right? Really accurate, slightly less damage than the battle axe. It seems to be identical to the broadsword. I wonder why. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just run back to town. Because I don't think I have another Phoenix down. Actually, I might have bought one. I don't have any. Okay. So we're going to run back to town. We're going to go heal up. And then we're going to buy a couple Phoenix downs. Then come back. I don't want Luce missing out a bunch of XP primarily. Oh hey, it's my favorite encounter when I'm running back to town. 7 wolves. 7 wolves that all really, really like you and are very, very fast. So they will be attacking you, and you will be sitting through him. Cool, that wasn't so bad. We definitely need to buy a bunch of Phoenix Downs. They're so expensive though, 500 each is no joke. Although reviving someone is 200, so it's like, it is cheaper to revive them here if we can. Maybe that won't always be the case. I feel like it's getting more expensive the further in the game we're going. Okay, that should heal up everyone. We need to check the shop too. If they sell anything, I don't know what it's called. Surely it's not called paralysis, but it could be. But if they're selling anything to get rid of that paralysis, we really need to grab some of those too. Cures all ailments except stone and KO. Surely we're not stoned. It doesn't look like we're stoned. Alright, 10 Phoenix Downs. Bunch of potions. I'm gonna just buy a little bit of everything, except for the remedy, I guess. Remedy sounds like it would work out, but it's so expensive for one. There's gotta be another item that's just like the next area we're gonna go to. Or I'm misunderstanding that it's like paralysis and maybe it is like stone or something. I really like that they can fail fleeing from me when I'm trying to flee from them. Creates an interesting issue, like, are we just running in the same direction as each other trying to flee so we just aren't getting away from each other? I'm gonna fight this out. These guys are pretty easy traditionally. I'm so happy we didn't game over yet, although it still scares me because I don't know what happens. There's a really solid possibility that a game over is just like, I imagine it's going to your last save. I can't imagine it's anything else. That's what it was in Final Fantasy III to my memory, which is why the last dungeon was so ridiculous. Okay, so there's a high possibility that there's no more enemies and we fought the only, like, enemy chest here. But probably a good idea to check just in case. Okay, cool. I'm glad we went back. We had a preemptive strike. There's a bunch of mummies. That means we should have, like, a huge advantage here because we should be able to just drop a Dia. Anything with over 100 health is really going to put the fear in me. Dia hits, like, what, 60 normally? Something like that? Something like that sounds about right. When is this auto battle? I assume we'll just kill at this point. Okay, they actually have pretty high defense. And also put Hubert to sleep and did 1 million damage. That was a huge crit from Vivi, thankfully. I really like the music. I don't know if I prefer the arranged one or not, though. The power staff. Hold on. Okay, so it's less accuracy, more attack. Well, congratulations, Vivi. You got a power staff. All right, what mess up monsters are we fighting this time? Maybe I should have healed mummies once more. Being that this is probably the last fight we're going to do for a little bit, I'm going to start dropping some AoE magic from Vivi, hopefully ending it in one turn. Okay, yeah, no, Vivi is still the go. I think Thundara is just the best spell in the game. Steel gloves. Alright, so this is also not the room they were talking about. Alright, yeah, so our evasion does go down when our weight goes up, so that's totally what it is. Just gonna quickly scan them up. Alright, there's nothing else here. So this was bonus. I was so sure. I feel like I really figured it out that time. But I certainly didn't. So I guess Castle Cornelia is the only one I got left? Hopefully that's the one at least. I wonder if it's cheaper to rest there. If it's like, as you progress through the game it gets more expensive, or if it's just a locale. If it's a locale, I'm gonna go rest there instead. Save a few coins. Got ambushed. A little concerned about Luce's health. We'll throw a few cures over there. It's either this or I like totally misinterpreted what the dwarf said and we'll have to go see them again. You're getting ambushed a lot now. Maybe it's because that extra weight. Maybe weight is like how often you get ambushed because you're like clanking around. Heck if I know. Okay, so there's nothing up here at least. There are 2 rooms up there that we can get to. How do we get up there though? Okay, if we go down and around, we can reach those rooms. Maybe those are the rooms. That's my like best guess. If not, then I'm kind of lost. I can always travel back to where the dwarves are, maybe. What do you have to say? Time has come to use the key to open the doors. The equipment within is sure to help you. All right, that's promising. A saber, a cottage, and a mithril knife. Mithril knife is more accurate, but slightly less damage. Saber is just like worse than what we have. Surprised there's so many weapons that are like similar but just slightly worse. A tent, iron armor. Oh my god, it's in the last one I checked. It's powder. I was like, all right, we're screwed. There's no way that it's in this last one on the right. I forgot what else we looted from that. Ah, it was the iron armor. I was like, there was something there that was relevant. Cool. Make a Hubert a little tankier. Okay, so that's good. We've successfully gotten the powder after checking 3 different castles because they were just like, it's in the locked room of the castle, assuming that I happen to know which one it was. So we need to go back to where the dwarves are, which I think is Mount Durgar. There is a place to dock on the north side. I'm willing to bet that's where we have to go. So cool. Let's go over there. We're just gonna flee for now. I think once we get over there and park ourselves outside, we're probably gonna wrap up there. I feel like that was a pretty solid place to stop. Not getting into like another major arc or anything. I don't know exactly what I'm doing next week. There's still a lot I want to get done. Like, I don't know if I want to start a new Factorio playthrough for 2.1 or not. Maybe I'll wait a little bit. I don't know. I want to do more Unbound still. There's some Pokemon ROM hack coming out that could potentially be fun. I forget what it's called, Nova or something like that I saw news for recently. We were failing our runs there, so we just stand there for a little bit. That could be fun too, but I still want to finish 100%ing Unbound. There's so much I want to do. Thankfully, there's like a good chunk of time to do it. It's just like not enough time all in the same week. Lollyho. Was there any rooms that were locked here? No. I believe the powder was needed to the south, not at the blacksmith, because we need to bring adamantite to the blacksmith for some super weapon or something. Nitro powder. The explosive force of this powder will have my canal open in no time flat. I owe ya, Burns. Thanks, dude. I think. Or you're welcome. I don't know. There we go. No, we can blast this rock to smithereens. What are you standing around for? That powder's set to blow. Unless you have a plan to go with it, you best get out while you still can. Run! What? Is it gonna blow through the mountain? Oh, is that... What is happening? It's blowing a hole in the ocean so we can get out. Oh, interesting. Alright, cool. Not what I would have expected that to do. It's different. But we succeeded in blowing a hole in the land. We created our own canal. Can't wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Alright, cool. So we've wrapped up every loose end besides just going out. We got Matoya's eye back. We returned the crown to the evil person who we defeated. We got the tonic from Matoya. We woke up the Elven Prince. We don't have any adamantite to give to the blacksmith yet, but we'll have to remember that. That's the one thing that I don't think we wrapped up. Everything else looks wrapped up, so cool. Cool. I'm gonna take the boat. I'm gonna go park it in front of the canal, and I'm gonna save, so hopefully I'll remember next time. I use a tent too. Get out of here, Sahagin. All jokes aside, please don't mess up my team. Thank goodness Uber is such an absolute tank and they often attack Uber. If they're attacking Vivi the whole time, I'd be bummed out. Alright, cool. We're gonna save here then. Again, sorry for the shorter stream today, but I wanted to at least start Final Fantasy. It's been on my, I don't know if bucket list is the right word, but something I want to do for a while. Next week, I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll have to play it by ear. I'll figure something out though. I don't know if I want to start a fresh Factorio save or what. I want to do more Pokemon sometime soon because I've been itching for that. Yeah, we'll play it by ear and find out. I'll be gone for the weekend. I should be back Monday. I also might take Monday to work on Blender and stuff too because I didn't do that all week this week and I feel kind of bad about it. But I don't know. Either way, you can always check out the Discord for updates and stuff. I'm always around there if needed. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you had fun. I know I did. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.